Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, I almost went live without a mic. I am so not ready for this. So who all do I have with me? I think I had Paul in my chat, but I don't know if he's still there. I can't see any of your messages coming up. Yeah, it says you're in the chat. See, I could see your message only from this screen that you're looking at. Actually, when I'm in Twitch, I don't see anything. Let me see if I can get anybody on the phone. Check this shit out. There we go. What the fuck is this? A Russian knockoff of Dark Souls. All right, let me see. Like just kind of zone in here. Right, let me see if anyone's on Skype. All right, nobody's on. So I spoke with Matt earlier. He said he was going to call in. So that's MCM CM 1976. Sorry, I got this mobile device in my hand. Trying to set things up. Sorry, I should mute my phone or my headset when I. All right, I'm just gonna start playing this thing. All right, Matt said he's going to call in. I hope I can make this an interesting stream, folks, because so far it's boring as shit. Alright, so left mouse button is light attack, shift left mouse button is heavy attack, left mouse button and control is thrust attack, alt special attack. Okay, so I can't use controller. This does not support controllers. Okay, cool. They'll bring the game audio down some.
Где? Что это? Где я вообще? Почему на мне броня?
Ох, знал бы ты, куда попал. Ты даже не знаешь, что тебя ждет. Да ты уже задолбал клиентов моих
Scaring my damn
пугать. Иди
clients. Get
нахер
out of here.
отсюда
Back
за
to your bar
стойку
counter.
барную. Чё, тлень, ну чё я сделал-то, а? Я тебе сказала, иди отсюда, иди, душу не пугай мне. Понятно
This is
все,
great.
ладно, ухожу.
Oh, I can
Что
get
за
used to
херня?
this.
Что происходит? Вообще ничего не пойму.
Ну как тебе сказать? Ты сейчас в коме.
Что? В коме?
Да, в коме, да-да-да. Короче, раз в год там свыше выкидывают эту книжку, кто ее подбирает, тот в кому впадает. А чтобы из комы выйти, надо пройти все испытания. И эти, кто свыше, будут за тобой наблюдать. Понятно все. Как все пройдешь, выйдешь из комы. Я думаю, вопросов больше нет. Много. Тебе уже дали меч, щит, оборудование, все. Так что удачи тебе. Выйдешь через дверь и в портал. Я отвечаю за порталы. Вот. Все, я думаю, больше вопросов нет. Давай.
Wow. Okay, here I am. Okay. WASD. Oh. Hey, what's up?
What's up,
Can you hear
you?
me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you all right. Are you playing? I don't know. I just tuned in. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have to do everything with headphones in, so I was playing Resident Evil 2.
Ah. How is that?
It's fucking great. I mean, we're in Game of the Year territory. You will poop yourself. When a game gets to the point where even I find it gross at points, you're in a special space. Ooh, demo. I'll take that. I think I have that. Yeah. I own nothing on the 3DS since my 3DS went through a fucking window.
Yeah, that really sucks, man.
Yeah, I got a good value on like trade-ins. I got like almost $100 on just like the 12 games I had. I'm not sure how that worked out, but are you playing it now? I'm tuning
Yeah.
in these fucking commercials.
Sorry, dude. It's because I stopped paying, I think. Or because you stopped paying, one of the two.
No, they changed it so even if you have a Prime subscription, you still see commercials now. I guess Twitch ain't paying the bills.
Ah, pretty cool.
Look at you, Mr. Potato Head in the dark.
Eh. I was actually thinking about turning the light on. I left it off for the dog. As if
You look
it's
like
dark, she'll...
Stefan Molyneux's like little brother.
Who?
Whatever.
Не, это какой-то
He's a
сон.
cult
Я
leader.
в это поверить не могу. Где я вообще?
Oh, Russian.
No, he's Canadian or something.
No, this is totally Russian, this game.
Oh, this game? Yes, this game is completely Russian. $6 Russian Dark Souls. I think there's only 2 bosses. I watched a speed run. It was about 9 minutes long.
Alright, I'm just going in, like, head first.
It's the only way you can go in.
Alright, so R unleashes your weapon. Now, would you believe this has no controller support?
Doesn't it? Doesn't?
No, this is all
I
mouse and keyboard. And it
Huh,
doesn't let you even change.
that's funny. It actually plays better with the mouse and keyboard than Dark Souls does.
It probably does. And my back hurts. Damn. Sprint is shift. Spacebar and shift is jump. That makes sense. Toggle weapon is R. Toggle movement is caps lock. Let me see what the fuck that means. Probably like running or walking.
Those controls are a little burdensome. What does this game look like with the graphics turned down?
Should I play it like that?
At some point, you should just like switch the graphics off and just see what this thing looks like. Do a speed run, obviously, or do a run with the graphics up. But
Hey, for some reason, I don't feel like my chat is showing up or working. You check that and see if, like, what the fuck?
I see some chat.
Yeah, like, I've seen the chat on OBS and I see my own chat when I type. Okay, yours is working. Why don't I see Paul in here? I didn't block him or anything.
I don't know. He's not typing, I guess. I think he went to get some food.
Yeah, let's get back to business.
Well, the chat works. Paul's fucked it up somehow. So I played this for about 10 minutes, and the impression that I got was it functions enough to be beatable.
Hold on, I have to do something real quick. I gotta put your picture up. There you are.
You know what else is beatable? My meat.
Oh yeah, how's that going? I heard you were having some dysfunction for a couple of weeks there.
Did I say that? I don't know. Yeah, I've not really had a lot of, like, my 6 drive is just, like, gone through the floor. It's just not working anymore. I don't know if that's, like, a weight issue or I've just finally perverted myself out.
Shit. Does this work again? Okay, block. Man, my first battle was shit.
Yeah, I didn't do too much better the first time around either. Look at that, huh? Sick ragdoll physics. No, it doesn't even look at all. I really needed to teach myself how to program in fucking Unity. I'm so lazy.
Like these are just empty cells.
Like the cells in your brain? Whatever. I don't really feel like being mean. Whatever. Yeah. This gets a little... Who's this dude?
That's actually, this is pretty maneuverable.
Yeah, I know it handles well enough that I feel like if I put the time into it, I could probably beat this. Except like this one part where like there was like 9 enemies behind like one door.
Not used to this mouse and keyboard shit.
Dead.
Did you hear the intro?
I have the sound off because otherwise it's gonna pick up on my mic.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, walk my dog.
Oh no, I didn't hear the intro of your show. I was playing Resident Evil when you came on.
You know, 7 Days to Die had a big update.
Oh boy.
I know you're not into that, but
It can be shit on a larger scale.
it's actually a lot more difficult. So I run out of
You know, that's because when I played 7 Days to Die, I was like, you know what, this needs to be more difficult. It needs to be more of a slogging pain in the ass.
checking out my fancy moves.
I don't even particularly like survival games. There's only like 2 I would say that I would put like as games I actually enjoy. It's a genre I don't particularly care for.
Oh my god. I wonder if the sound is too loud. Here, let me turn the video game volume down a little bit.
Couldn't tell you.
There we go. I'm lit blue now. Baby shower tomorrow. Are you going to that?
Am I going to a baby shower?
Are you going to my baby shower?
No, I have to work.
Oh yeah, do that. Do you know if your mom's going or your dad?
I have no clue. No one said anything about it. Is that? I thought baby showers were like a thing that only girls went to.
Well, this one's like a co-ed one, unfortunately.
I don't know how any of that shit works. If I'm being honest, maybe they will. I don't know. I'll mention it at some point.
Volume mixer. There it is. Let's bring it to like 75% volume. Oh yeah, I need to see what is there a lock on? Change target. Mouse or Q and E. I'll use E. That's my problem. I don't not locking on to anything. I don't know how.
Yeah. Tab said something? I don't know. Who fucking knows? Ain't no heal in this game.
Yeah,
I know there's only
man.
2 bosses. This game, like I said, the speed run I saw was 9 minutes long. Pretty good speed run though.
There we go. I feel like I gotta remaster this whole thing.
Well, I mean, you've yet to master it, so you can't remaster something you haven't mastered.
Well, I mean, a Souls-like game. Like, I'm used to playing with a controller. These things.
It's funny, From Software should actually take a tip from the $6 Russian game.
I think they just damaged each other. Oh, fuck.
I was playing Immortal something. It was Dark Souls with guns.
You're not talking about whatchamacallit.
It's called Immortal something. I bought it for like $10 or something. I got one of those like bootleg Steam keys. Not a good game, but it takes all the wrong lessons from the Dark Souls formula, and it makes you really appreciate the nuance, like the things that work you kind of don't think about. And you can definitely see how Dark Souls with guns would actually work. It's just they didn't make that work. Because it's kind of like you have to. It's almost like having to manage 4 stamina bars simultaneously, which is an aspect I like. Where, you know, you have stamina for dodging and rolling, plus you have a limited amount of ammo, which you have to manage, plus you have to reload.
I like that thrust attack. That's pretty good. I hope I don't find any ranged enemies and I'm fucked.
From what I've seen, there aren't any.
That was a little bit past their sophistication.
See, like, this is the kind of thing, like this is what I noticed with that Immortal whatever game and this one, is like, you know, like Dark Souls is so finely tuned that the enemies always behave the same way when you enter a room, so you can kind of sort of brute force your way through it by memorizing. Whereas like this, you know, I don't know, does the area even do anything?
I heard that is this the game that the levels change each time you die, or no?
No.
That's the other one.
No. Well, I mean, if they change, it's because the game breaks.
What does this do anything? This is just a dungeon-ass dungeon.
It's a very dungeon-ass dungeon, yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Man, I can't wait until we get that freaking patio closed in. I need my man cave. How's your man cave going?
I mean, no. I mean, it's the same way when you last saw it. I haven't really done anything with it. It's a nice place, though. I like hanging here. I really like night. My mom's like, you should put your bed down. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. The couch is In couch form, it's large enough for me.
This guy's like a miniature version of the Capra Demon. Even his attacks. This fucker. He's unpredictable. Sort of.
I think it's unpredictable in the sense that you have no ability to tell what his range is.
Oh shit. I've been running on 1 life for like the longest. I just haven't been getting hit. Fuck that.
Oh! You got fucking greased, dude.
So far I like this. This is interesting.
Yeah, I got further than this, but not too much further.
Oh, you played this?
Yeah, I bought it.
Cool. I saw you had it on your wish list last time I checked.
Yeah, no, I played it. I bought it a little while ago. I think I bought it like right when it came out.
This fucker's getting poked in the ass.
I was like, this looks dumb.
I can't fucking do it.
No backstab. That's the biggest problem.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, but check out all these rad moves. Supposedly Alt does something too, but when I press that, I just go to Windows. I don't know why that's fucked up like that, but it is.
It's a $6 game made by Russians.
Oh, fuck. Maybe you're supposed to play this on Russian OS. Alright, fucker. God damn it! I cannot get used to this. I need a controller. I need there's probably some program you can download that will convert keystrokes into controllers. Or whatever.
No fucking clue, dude.
I mean, the other thing. I pick up a different weapon. Go this way.
I'm so balls deep into Twitter. Like, I love it.
You know, I haven't looked at your tweets yet. I should probably do that.
I only have like 3 tweets. I don't really plan on tweeting much. I'm just
I don't look at Twitter barely at all.
like libertarian Twitter is just so much fun. It's like such a like when Michael Malice is the most problematic person there, then you know you're in a pretty good space.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of keep an eye on what Donald Trump has to say. I mean, President Donald Trump.
He's got 2 accounts. He's got regular Donald Trump and President Donald Trump. I also follow an otter blog. Because otters are fucking adorable.
I like otters. Did you see them at like the Science Museum? Shit. I keep forgetting I can block too.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
Suck at this.
Yeah, you're definitely worse at it than I was.
Oh, fuck that. I'll figure this shit out. Watch.
And this is supposed to be like your fucking territory, and
I don't play shit on mouse and keyboard with this kind of game. Fuck this dude. Now who's toast? Can I rest at this, or am I gonna light myself on fire and die?
that hot ragdoll. I don't know. Can you? No, that looks like a sconce. No one rests at sconces. I don't think there's any sort of bonfire action in this game. Like, it's pretty fucking short.
Very crouch. That is.
All right, this is as far as I made it. Was this door?
If I roll, oh, fuck that. Block. Oh shit. Nope. I'll lure them out one at a time.
Yeah, this was as far as I made it. Was this fucking door, and there's like 9 people behind it.
Did they chase you?
You can stab them through the wall.
Shit. I'm fuck. No. Fucking staircase, close quarters bullshit.
Yeah, that guy right just like fucking rolled up on you.
No. Fuck. He did. Oh my god, I gotta remember I have to sprint. Block. Oh, he was a one-hit kill. Must have hurt himself or something. I didn't fucking touch him. Probably hit that fire. Oh, there we go.
Your picture makes me look like I'm Chinese.
You made yourself look Chinese. I only grabbed a screenshot. I forgot where I grabbed that from. I think it was when you and Ed went to McDonald's. On Periscope. Oh shit. Yikes. Okay. I can't even fucking move. How am I still alive? This game taking pity on me and giving me like a temporary shield?
No, I think he's just broken. That's how you win.
Come on, fuckers. Come up one at a time, please. They're not gonna come up until... Oh, yeah, I come to the edge of the stairs and then they haul ass.
They want that sweet ass pussy.
You better find me dinner first.
That's not how it works.
Well, oh well.
You should have died like 8 times over before that.
True that. I was genuinely shocked. Oh, look at that! There's a door up there. You see that?
Well, I will whenever it catches up. Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
I gotta make it up there. You run out of stamina after 3 swings, it seems like. I wonder if there's leveling up and shit in this game. Probably not.
Nope. Nope.
That's awesome. Oh, that was a ragdoll baseball fucking home run. Watch that.
Does that seem odd based on what you've seen so far?
I love it. Cool, come on, dick face.
They don't seem to be like interested in chasing you past a certain point. You could probably run past like all these dudes.
Did you do that?
Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I think I played this for about 10 minutes.
Definitely worth longer than 10-minute play, I think. Maybe not. Shit. This one is tough.
Dude, you're letting this guy fucking wail on you, dude. Get a block!
Yeah, I keep forgetting that this is a thing in this game for some reason. Oh, hey, Paul. I see your chat now.
Paul needs a knife and fork.
You can call in if you want.
He needs a knife and fork.
I heard some kind of a wire move, and then I can barely hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
No, jiggle your cable.
How about now?
No, you're really low. Now, yeah, you're still low.
Hold on.
Sorry, dude.
How about now?
Now it sounds perfect.
Wah.
But I can hear you. I mean, I can hear your TV. Caller, turn your radio down, please.
There's no sound in here at all. I've not had the TV volume on this. Nah, man. Why don't you call in, Paul? You faggot. It's an experiment. Like, don't fucking fight these dudes. Oh my god. Sean, block.
Alright. I'll remember eventually. Just give me some time.
Watching you play games has always been the most frustrating thing. Like,
look, I'm blocking.
I want to kill myself watching you play a video game.
Hey, if you want, I can switch to something I'm good at.
What would that be? The absence of a video game?
All right. Well,
Experiment. Like, try running past them. Like, just
I know
see
I'm
if you
like-
can fucking blow past these motherfuckers.
I know I'm like really good at GTA and the Division and that Division-like stupid South America game. So I'm really good at those. I can
Division
switch
South America game? What's that game?
I don't know. Some game that I spent $50 on and played once.
I got the Division, the first one, plus the early unlock of the Humble monthly bundle. So I own it on PC now. Because I think I own my Ubisoft account, which I've locked myself out of. Alright, let me see. Oh, you have to invite Paul.
Okay. Oops. Shit.
Or maybe I do. Hold on, let me try, because I started the call, so.
Oh, do that. Yeah, do that. Oh yeah, you can hit it through the wall. That's smart.
I figured you could do it in Dark Souls. You must be able to do it in a game that's way more broken.
Ah! They can hit me back through the wall.
Oh, you know, turnabout's fair play.
Fun ghoul. They are not such fun ghouls. This is the cheese cast, folks. The cheese stream.
Hello.
Hey, Paul.
What the fuck is the Brazilian version of... Because last I checked, you playing GTA was the most soul-destroying experience of my entire life.
Hypertensio Grantafoto.
I was being facetious when I said I was good at that.
Well, what's the Brazilian version of the... Blow past him, just run. Get the fuck past. I don't think it's literally described as that. I think he's just drawing a parallel.
Grand Theft Auto Brazil. Huh.
Okay, I'm just for the record, I was out of stamina, and that's why I was not shielded just now. So I'm getting used to the whole no stamina bullshit.
Oh, you just got wailed on, kid. All right, next run. Let's try to blow past all these guys. Let's see if you can at least get down these steps.
I'm gonna let him kill me, so that way. That was totally on purpose.
Yeah. Show him who's boss.
So, Paul, how are you, man?
Feeling good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I like reborn question mark.
Yeah, you gotta click that. They can't even just automatically restart you.
The end? Question mark.
You really need to buy bloody boobs.
Yeah, it keeps telling me it's on sale.
Oh.
It's always
Soundtrack by Sepultura.
Aren't they? Didn't they just come out with a new album, or they're coming out with a new album?
Probably.
I've been hearing something about Sepultura.
Yeah. All those bands you loved in the 90s and early 2000s never left the road.
shit.
There you go. Get past those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I did get hit.
Hmm.
Got hit the fuck out of.
Festivals.
Get a roll, dude.
Ow.
Get them iframes.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably right.
You got that big ass shield. Does it do anything?
Yeah, you can block with Sean, so.
Alright, next time I'll do a bowling ball all the way through. Apparently that shit works.
That is a
There
lot
you
of
go.
fun. That is a
Ah,
lot of
now you're rolling like a pro.
fun. Just run. Yeah.
That's what this game's all about, is rolling, I guess.
Cowardice.
Oh god. Run away.
Alright, this is a dead end also.
Oh yeah, you found that they did in the speedrun. You could just fucking blow past all these dudes.
Jesus Christ, I forgot to press the button.
Who's goddamn train?
Oh my god,
Rain.
no! That's loud as
What a
shit.
Tom Waits.
Diamonds and oceans and gold. That was a theory my friend had. Every Tom Waits song involves diamonds, oceans, or gold.
Oh, you mean they're about like middle class or working class people?
You taking the piss now?
Hey, Sean's viewership. Guess what I'm doing?
Literally and
Oh,
figuratively.
great.
Oh,
He's taking a week, folks.
but yeah, get Resident Evil 2. It's fucking good. It's good.
There's a,
Also, get Senran Kagura first. I spent 38 hours grinding all the characters up to 50 with the Yang levels max. I'm gonna platinum that game. That's gonna be my first legit platinum.
emphasis on the grinding.
Oh, and yeah, I installed the nude mod so you can see their vaginas and boobies.
Yes.
Okay. Is
All right,
Switch
so where
back
the
in the
fuck am I
house?
supposed to go, bro? Oh, I'm just going. next door.
Yeah, he is watching.
Okay.
Oh, you did it! Get through that door, motherfucker. I think you could speedrun this. I think you might be able to beat that 9-minute time.
Oh shit. Yeah, if I can figure out where the fuck I'm going. Fuck those dudes.
Well, a lot of forward, because the game doesn't really seem to be all that interested in, winding paths or anything. All right, you've officially made it further than I have. I made it up to that one.
Oh, there's the boss. Or boss organism. Oh,
I like their
those
version of the
motherfuckers.
fog is like just a lot of white lighting.
I wonder if
Yep.
I can
Yeah,
walk him.
That'll work.
That is a boss.
Whoa, where the fuck did he go?
That's
I
a,
just whooped that thing.
A giant cum baby.
with a gigantic
Okay,
truffle on its head.
he
Oh, those
swings right
are
through my
those
block.
are. Oh fuck! Rotating doll heads, very nice.
So you gotta cheese this motherfucker because there's no secret to this shit.
Mm.
You have a lock on you. That was discussed earlier.
You need to lead him to the electrical outlet, and he thrusts the sword in and electrocutes himself.
You just have his parents put him in the bathtub and then have them smoke marijuana.
Oh,
That's a Dragnet reference.
yeah, yeah.
The baby drown.
It's like
Alright, so you can
Hey.
just run straight there.
Alexa
No-
Bees, thanks for following. Paul, will you do some chat room shoutouts?
okay.
For Matt?
Okay.
Alexa Bees. Hey, Alexa Bees.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
we got
I'm speedrunning, I forgot.
Alexa Bees, Switchback, Zane
Wait.
Tiber.
Are you back to trying to kill shit? It's not the way to play this game.
Commander Root, who I've seen in pretty much every channel I've ever viewed.
Shout out to Switchback and Commander Root.
And
I
I,
literally never look at Twitch unless I'm on it. And by that I mean I'm on a show.
Oh,
I'm like the ultimate guest. I'm never a Twitcher. I'm the ultimate guest.
he's
Oh
the
fuck.
that did not go like planned.
Yeah, because you kind of can't count on things to work the same way from run through to run through.
Yeah, that last run went really well, and this is going really fucked up.
That's the what's his name?
What do you want for $6 worth of? Oh shit, dude.
He's on my tail. Run, run, run.
I do kind of like the environments that they put a lot of enough nuance that it's interesting to look at, even though you wouldn't really look at it because what the fuck is going on in this game?
You'd rather look at Senran Kagura.
No. Fucker's on.
Oh man.
Oof, he can take a beating, huh?
What the fuck is that sound? You hear that? That's awful.
Nah, sounds like.
Is it me eating?
No, it's not you eating.
Okay.
Whoa. Did I just jump that high? Am I on the moon now, or what?
Oh, you did. That's called
we go.
inconsistent physics.
Engage.
He's just wandering around. Oh, He sees
No,
you.
no, 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 no.
It sees you. Yeah, that's pretty horrifying. They took Brazil and made it 4 times as scary.
It does look like 4 spinning baby heads. That's what I assume it is.
Three
It's
or
like
Yeah.
4 spinning baby heads set on like a doll made of color.
He's pissed.
this
I did my
with
fancy jump again.
with samurai swords.
Yeah, he's dual wielding. They should up this game and like add different classes.
That guy.
Stick and move. Stick and move.
That thing, I will say, can take way too much damage. For a game that's wildly inconsistent, that's a bit much.
And you've got all melee. You can't throw anything.
No, Paul, this isn't that type of game. Paul's never played a Dark Souls game.
Can you can't cut down the chandelier or anything?
Where did he go?
No,
Where the fuck did he
Paul,
go?
this isn't a fucking puzzle game. It's about the fight.
That'd be awesome, though. Shout out to Paul.
I like how it
Paul.
kind of zips around accidentally.
You just gotta. Oof. Okay, yeah, you dodge and then while he leaves an opening. Oof. Yeah, he flies across the stage.
He does take a lot of damage, don't he?
Yeah, it's a bit much. You should watch that speed run.
Yeah. Thankfully, the 50 things you ran past didn't come up here and kill you.
I'm able to move that block. To trap him. Let me trap his ass.
Oh, look at that! That's so dumb.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
He's freed.
Alright, there's you using your noggin.
Look at he locked in. Nope.
Yeah. Yes, one left unattended. One left unattended, yes. Here, the switchback is correct.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Oh, you died, you pussy.
The following is brought to you by barbecue.
Oh, is that what you're eating?
Good old barbecue. Yeah, there's a place near me.
I'm hungry. My cycle got. I was like, I had like an almost 4-hour phone call today, like with this late senile ass lady who couldn't figure out how to plug something into a USB port. So I went to lunch at like 3 o'clock.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's almost as painful as eating lunch at like 10:30 in the morning, like we did in school.
Is that how it was? It's gay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you have to get on the bus. You show up at like 6 in the morning, and then after 4 hours, you got to eat something.
Shit.
What time did school let out?
2:30, 3 o'clock.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. This was in the long ago. I have barely any memories, but there's pictures.
Oh, Sean's speed running.
He sounds like the fucker on that boat. Big red one. You know, Monstrum.
I have no idea what you just referenced.
The game Monstrum.
Oh, Monstrum?
Yeah, the big red dude.
There's that giant marble column on the ground.
That game is super fun in VR.
Oh, I bet it's
Sean,
scary as shit in VR. Can I try that? I think I
By
did
super
that.
fun, I mean a nightmare.
I think you might have had me try that.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play VR since I moved to this because I have so much more floor space.
Yeah, you do.
But I just haven't gotten around to it. Like, not having non-consecutive days off is just like a drag.
Welcome to my world.
You took like no damage from that bullshit.
You'll be, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. Work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And this last week, I thought I worked Friday at 8 o'clock. Turns out I learned Wednesday night before I left. Oh no, you have to work tomorrow at 6. Oh, good thing I happened to overhear a conversation. It was okay because I had Friday off.
Shit.
In fact, what?
Fuck that up.
That was.
Oh, he fucked you up one hit.
Alright, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I was gonna. Me too.
Weak. You have to keep playing until you throw up.
Now it appeared you kicked a marble column across the floor. Does that thing trip the boss, or does it do anything to him?
No.
Or this game
like
did?
some of the pieces that have been dislodged can be moved, but aside from kind of blocking his path a little bit temporarily, it doesn't seem to do much.
It shows like he's gonna like zip across the stage from one to the next.
Alright, this is not going well at all.
Well, now, okay. And is there any way to grind? I mean, this seems like...
No, there's no leveling up, there's no healing. This game, I watched a speed run. This game takes about 9 minutes to beat if you do it correctly.
Wow.
Come on up, Bridget.
Somehow magically get a critical hit on every shot.
There's only 2 bosses.
Alright, I'm gonna be dead in 1 or 2 hits, so don't expect much here. What a booty!
Yeah.
You can do it. I watched you ass poke the bone dragon or whatever the fuck that was.
The gaping dragon.
Yeah, the gaping dragon with like level 1 with like a wooden club.
Yeah. A club that was not leveled up at all.
That was pretty epic.
You hit him 3 times, he didn't do any damage.
Oh man, they released Night Trap on the Switch. And you can do like a they let you have like an updated HUD.
What?
That game,
yeah.
that game's so it's fun. It's super weird. I can't even like, you know, it's just pure political hysteria that game got banned because there's nothing controversial in it. I mean, other than like I think Data, Plano, and kind of like Silk Shorts, I guess would be the.
Well, for the time, I mean, was it controversial for the 90s?
No, it wouldn't even have been controversial in the 90s.
Whoa!
Well,
there goes the chandelier ball.
Well, I'll tell you what. It was pornographic to people who've never played a video game.
Oh shit! The chandelier came down.
Which
Because
game,
I think.
Paul?
Oh, we're talking about Night Trap when it was on Sega CD. First off, not a lot of people even owned Sega CD.
No, that wasn't a particularly well-selling console.
Hardly. It's like
Look at you!
Yeah.
The fucking chandelier.
There is a way to stop the chandelier. Yes. Okay.
Whoa!
The
There it
chandelier
goes.
dropped.
The chandelier vanished.
Yeah. Somehow I'm
Dark in
guessing
here.
in order to beat the boss. Oh, and it disappears. Right? It just vanished. There's got to be a way to kill this thing without. I'm guessing you have to kill it with non-conventional means.
In the speedrun I saw, that the guy just wailed on it.
Okay.
He probably knew how to avoid it.
Well, that guy was clearly not Sean.
I don't think he was poking. That's that is true.
Oh
We
no!
need to figure
No!
out-
That was a
We need
very
to figure out how
wide
Sean
part.
will defeat this thing.
How will Sean defeat this thing? I'm pretty sure he's. You touched his butt and then you died.
Wow.
All right.
That was dope.
You touched the butt.
This is the Sean of video games.
Thanks. Nice things. That's nice things to say. So, Everybody go follow the man Earth versus Jazz who is working on his studio, so expect new things. And
Yeah,
wanna
he
give him a
finally
plug.
put up the pictures of him like he's about to break out the keyboard and the mouse and shit.
Yeah.
He's have it all white because he's a fucking idiot.
So he's the only one of us who does this for a living. So,
Well,
God,
he also
damn
delivers
it.
Chinese food. Oh no! Bad luck, bad luck.
But yeah, everybody go follow Earth versus Jazz. And,
That was bad luck.
Well, I'm guessing we'll be on later. Oh, you didn't change the
SoundCloud.
title, so now it looks like you're streaming from December.
What? I changed the title.
Well, let me update.
Yeah, you might have loaded it before I went live.
That's why.
Why is your mouse no longer?
I was alt tab for a second.
I was waiting for the end. Like, why is Lady Gaga?
Did everyone see the great 40
Oops.
libertarian Twitter was
Whoa.
in a fit of giggles? The 40-second clip of Rachel Maddow talking about, oh shit, dude, that was
Surf's
awesome.
up, dude.
Okay, yeah. Remember whatever you did.
Yeah, that was
You're
me
talking about
almost
how
dying.
The experts say that Russia might have a backdoor into our power grids. So imagine in the winter vortex when it's in Antarctic temperatures, if Russia shut down our power.
They
Oh, yeah.
they really are clinging to fucking threads at this point.
It's so funny because she says it with like this incredible amount of smugness, like it's a sane thing to even say.
This is not
They've-
going to happen.
They've essentially kind of sort of been an ally since Reagan. I mean,
Well, now we've broken the nuclear armistice, so
okay, well,
prove Trump's a puppet.
yeah, and then there was something with Pelosi recognizing a foreign dignitary, so now I don't know what the rules are, but like another country could potentially recognize her as the president, or whatever that's worth. There's all sorts of...
It's a like a joke, like a sort of statement. It's a parallel to Venezuela. How Venezuela had an act of the dude who was, I don't know, whatever he was, I can't remember, declared himself acting president in Maduro's place because Maduro is not rightfully elected. So there's a lot of like sort of like jokes, some semi-serious commentary saying that Pelosi or someone could come in and then another European nation. I don't know. It's bad shit. But
bad things. I'm reminded of I think even Chomsky was talking about some country that wanted to declare itself a republic, and other nations were like, yeah, they could call themselves chopped chicken if they like. It doesn't mean anything.
Vegetable Ginsburg.
yeah, Chomsky, who still praises Maduro. It's not socialism.
He's a professor of linguistics, and half the time I can't understand a word he's saying.
Is that because you're an anti-Semite?
Well, because I mean, we have all these countries, and they're kind of doing, their own thing. And, like, dude, get to the point. I've
Good on this run so far.
do you remember the turtle from Neverending Story?
No, I just remember the last time I watched the Neverending Story thinking, this is not a good movie.
But, no, it had a time and a place.
What was the name of the dragon? Because we were at the dog park the other day, and my dad taps me on the shoulder. He goes, "What's that dragon from the Neverending Story?" And I'm like, "I don't remember." And he goes,
Oh,
he's like, "That dog over there looks like that." And I was like, "Oh, it does." Now it annoys me that I don't remember the name of it.
the luck dragon. Okay, I can look it up.
Is that what it is? The luck? I don't think that's what it is. I know Atreyu is the main character, or the kid.
Falcor.
Falcor, yeah. Atreyu is a dope name. If I have a son, I'm gonna name him Atreyu.
No, there's already a band named Atreyu. So.
Atreyu Magula. I don't give a fuck if there's a band name. Poke him in the butt.
Yeah. I mean, there's a band called Save Ferris.
If you lock, can you just like, oh no, because that thing kind of zips around a little too much. You just consistently stay behind him.
Yeah, he does. Oops, I think I got hit that time. with his big old two-swing. Two-hander.
Yeah, that was a joke. My mom got my dad a Blue Oyster Cult album for Christmas. My dad looks at it and goes, What's this?" And I was like, I told you. When she bought it for him, she showed it. I'm like, why did you get this? I was like, no one in this house listens to the Blue Oyster Cult. She's like, oh, we had it when he was young. And then I was at one point, like, I walk out to go get like a beer or something, and then my dad's like, did you come out here to look at my Blue Oyster Cult album?
Hey, Merry Christmas, Paul. What is it, Raffi on Vital? Like, yeah, didn't you used to watch him? Yeah, when I was 5.
That was so good.
Jesus.
I love you.
Love you. Your dad made you lunch.
Dope.
It's in the fridge. Okay, I'll probably be up.
Okay. Don't get me up before my alarm goes off.
Well, I don't work tomorrow, so set your alarm.
I will set my alarm. That's why I said don't get me up before my alarm goes off.
Oh,
Okay. Love you. I should set my alarm because I'm going to forget.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I forgot to put your picture up, but I put it up now.
Oh, thank you. Now, just what we need, evidence.
What?
Evidence of watching Dark Sasi. Sasi, by the way, or whatever it's pronounced, actually translates the soul.
Huh.
I Google translated it.
There's those Russians again.
Shut down our power grids. Imagine during the polar vortex, whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know why. What is the polar? Why do I keep seeing that in my newsfeed?
Oh,
Because now it's global freezing.
The bane of Al Gore.
I don't know. All I know is just that libertarian Twitter has been making fun of it a lot.
Al Gore flew around on his jet so much just to tell us about this, and we didn't listen.
Oh, thanks, Al. You put so much shit in the air that it caused the next ice age.
Hey, well, someone's got to speak truth to power, baby.
If we do nothing, Miami will be underwater.
I still like the way that they could program the fog in, so the way you know it's a boss is like this one white lighting. That's amazing.
Yeah. It almost looks like a smoke machine going off.
My hand got fucked up, like it was all over the keyboard, like not knowing what it was doing for a second.
It does.
Should I go on the internet and look up Dark Sasi walkthrough? You think there's even one?
Yeah.
No, I can't even find any article, anyone asking the question, hey, is there controller support?
There's definitely not controller support. That's too next level for this.
Oh!
I mean, same principle,
Okay, there you go.
assign a different key. The controller button.
Jesus. Yeah, oh, and we got a friend in Minnesota.
I got hit already.
North Dakota was like 57 below. Chicago was something like 45 below.
Oh yeah, Wednesday morning it was like 80 degrees here, so.
Floridians.
It has to be cold in Minnesota, Switch. I bet you're...
Thankfully, a few years ago here in Atlanta, they had a really bad blizzard and they bought a whole bunch of snow equipment, so we're ready.
Collectively, do you have a snowmobile or something?
No, the city owns it. They're not going to give people stuff that works.
Oh, it's a good dodge there.
We need the government to be, we need people to be dependent on government. We've got the snow stuff. Can't get rid of us yet. We have all the stuff that makes the road clear.
See, the tricky part is, in order to roll, you have to let go of shift. You're holding shift to sprint.
Really?
Because if you're holding shift and you press spacebar, you jump instead of roll.
Huh.
So that makes it a little trickier to run and roll.
Do you consider that like a challenge? Or is it just shit?
Sorta. It's kinda... It can be tricky, depending. Wow.
You just call Mr. Plow. That's his name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
Maybe that chandelier does. Try to get him to break all 4 of those pillars.
too busy trying to fucking fist his poops. Alright, let me get out of here. Whoa! Look what happened.
He'll catch back up at some point. Oh, look at that. He just sort of fucking rocketed across the stage.
Oh, what if... Is there a way to... Maybe it's a glitch, but can you learn that move and use it against him? Strike and then leap?
I think that would be too much work.
What are you gonna...
He's on me, he's on me.
Yeah. Occasionally, when it suits her.
Oh! Yeah, keep stabbing him while he's up there. He doesn't seem to be able to hit you. Cheese him! Just go for it. Oh, you have stamina, that's right. You can't just get rail endlessly. That name again is Mr. Plow.
He's half.
You got him, okay.
Oh! No! That's it. He did a wee thrust, and that's that.
Oh, gay. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Homosexuality. Alexander AOC is the way to be.
Oh man, I would so hit that.
I
follow her on Twitter.
I don't know anybody who knows who she is, let alone...
Such a great service for her country.
Did you know that 640 million Americans live on the streets?
I love it.
She's like the new face of the Democrat Party.
Yes.
Great.
Twice as many people. Twice as many people as there are in the country somehow on the streets.
Fuck.
You walk out of your house to get the mail, you trip over 4 homeless people.
I definitely love like her. I was like, oh, how do we pay for the Space Force? How do we pay for this? Okay, so we have these other programs that we can't afford.
Yeah.
Therefore, we should fund your other stupid program that we can't afford. Like, I don't. What's?
Yeah. You could probably send every American to the moon for less than it costs for the quote free healthcare.
Oh, that guy zipped around you like a fucking fruit fly. Can you imagine? Is there a person alive that is just like methodically stabbed their way through all of this?
Oh, they attack every skeleton without getting hit?
Yeah, 12 years. 12 years. It's over, man.
Who says?
AOC, baby. She's how many dates did you go on with her?
We've had that come on. Sorry.
Your hit seemed to stun him, so like I think just like that one. Oh shit! Like that dude came out of nowhere. What the hell?
He followed me in.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta.
Motherfucker.
You can't close the door. Yeah.
I should have tried at least. I don't know if I can close it.
She actually said that like a couple weeks ago. The world's gonna end in 12 years.
But she also said, "Oh, we could pay for everything as long as we tax billionaires. If you seize all of the assets of the top 1%, you could fund the government for, I think, 5 months."
Okay, so you're high, not the poke, but the swipe stuns him, so you can wail on him with 3 or 4 shots and then roll out. So that's the deal. Okay, so that's the deal. It stuns him. That's the way you have to do it. Oh, you're killing it, boy. You're killing it. Poke him like 3 or 4 times and then roll out. Bring the swipe and then roll back in. This game's a tragedy.
Yes, tragedy indeed. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
I am enjoying this.
Your sound went low again, dude.
Okay.
I might need to take a tour or a fiber.
And I hear Stacey Abrams pop up once in a while. It's like who? I thought we were done.
problematic Twitter or libertarian Twitter. Like I said, like when you're the most problematic person there is Michael Malice. It's a good space. It's a good space to hang in.
The libertarian chain.
Uh-oh. Not cool.
Yeah, we're good.
It sounds like you're masturbating a whale.
This guy surrounded him.
You walked away with more of your life than you should have.
I think it's very, well, you know what? Maybe it's more realistic. Like, you know, not every time you get hit in real life does it hurt as bad. Maybe there's different levels
when
of
guys
pain.
buzz around you like fruit flies.
But maybe they weren't just swinging very hard.
12 years. You know what? 12 years, there might be some validity, but not what AOC thinks it is. In 12 years, if automation takes over and jobs are just gone, there's just no more work.
She called into Good Games Done Quick for the Donkey Kong 64 stream. I mean, she's really good. She's fantastic at, like, sort of appealing to her base. But, like, the fact that she's gotten so much attention is weird because she comes from a district where the max voter base is about 17,000 people. So it's really, really... It's a niche.
If you get TwitchCon, you win.
How did you even die there? Like, you oof.
No, but there is a problem. If non-skilled labor is a thing of the past in 10, 15 years. Here's a theory nobody's talked about. Maybe they have. I don't read Reason like Matt does. Job sharing.
I don't know why you do, but you don't.
No, I do, just not as often. I usually check once a week. What about job sharing?
Did you read about the Florida man who spent 41 days in jail for heroin charges and he had laundry detergent?
Yes.
He probably kept laundry detergent in his car on purpose just so that could happen.
And they dropped the marijuana charge.
I mean, why are you going to have a bag of laundry detergent like that?
I don't know, so probably because you do laundry at a laundromat rather than... I like Sean takes the most fucking like neocon position imaginable. He must have tried to plant fake drugs.
Dude, everything is conspiracy, all right? Everything.
Yeah, if you're a neocon.
No, is it also true the cop that busted him had a long history of?
Yeah, in fact, I think he had something like 80 cases of drug busts, and they're actually I think 11 went free, shortly after, and they're actually reviewing. Every case he's ever put out. So I think the chief of police or the sheriff, I think the sheriff, the district is in, said it's better that like a guy who's guilty of drug charges go free than one person. So I mean, I'm sure that's like a PR thing, but like I'm really glad it's happening.
Wait. Now, this is a chief of police saying that it's better to.
It's better the one guy on drug charges who's guilty of drug charges go free than any amount of innocent people be charged. So, which is a sentiment that I completely agree with. Drugs should be legalized. Legalize it, privatize it. That's my position.
Don't try to socialize it. This brings up another debate which we need to have: is what is a crime and what is merely just offensive to a few people.
I think you might have this one. I think you might have this. Butt poke him. He's got a big booty. He's got a badunka dunk.
Crime. When you initiate force like this baby glue monster is, that is a crime. When you're getting high in your own home. Or I don't know, driving around with. I think the guy fell asleep in his car. Somebody reported suspicious activity.
Yeah, my biggest regret about this room is that we didn't hang that American flag upside down.
No, that would have been better if Hillary won.
Every day I look at it, I'm like,
hang it upside down. No, even with. Oh,
you're killing it, brother.
Assuming she lives. Do you think her own party might try to take her out?
No, she's not gonna run for president.
Oh no! I just got hit by that. That was fucking stupid.
She would run for a 5th time.
Kamala Harris. That's the one. Well, we don't know her. She's never gonna get the fucking nomination.
Kamala.
Because she's a cop.
Kamala Harris.
Well, I'd consider if it was a cool cop, if it was like a Serpico who like.
No, Kamala Harris is not a super cop, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
She's a long, protracted history of covering up for corrupt cops. I mean, she's just a cop.
Well, being a cop wouldn't automatically disqualify, but if you're a shitty cop,
Doesn't look like a.
Look at this. Like I like the level of aggression. Like you've played this enough that like now you're just like determined. I feel the determination in your swipes.
yeah. Oh, you got him. Almost got him.
I'm
The
just trying to
sad
play
thing is
safe.
if he beats this, there's no save. Like he just has to get to the next area.
Oh, Jesus.
There's only 2 bosses. Like the areas that, like from what I saw, are about like equal length. This next one has jumping puzzles though, so have fun with that.
There.
Fascinating.
Are you saying this is the mini boss?
Well, no, this is a boss, a one of 2.
Oh, God.
The next one is, from what I saw, looks like way more of a pain in the ass though.
And this is a gigantic pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, it is. I can.
It makes more sense when you realize every hit stuns him, so you get 3 hits in, and then you could beat this. I could see like Sean could be like a fucking. He could be on the circuit, do the Dark Sasi,
Dude, he's
the
on
Dark
the wall.
Sasi circuit.
Got him. Fucking hell, man.
I keep running out of stamina bag.
Ah! Get his back to you.
Well, no.
Then you got him. Anyway.
Paul's never played a Dark Souls game. Like stamina's the thing. So like,
Oh,
if your
shit.
stamina drains past the point, you can't swing.
Okay.
I just unlocked an achievement, bro.
But
You
he
did
had,
it! Woo!
He had enough energy to run. And the heads are still spinning.
Yep. Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
Seeing if I can. There's not any loot or nothing.
That is.
No, dude. You're overthinking this game.
Do that.
Well
then. There we go.
You did it.
Eat it.
Чё, скучал?
So yeah, but it won't be long. It's now 2019. So next year.
Дальше нас развлекай.
It's an old lady. This, my friend, is fucking theatrics. That's art.
All right, I'm gonna take a couple minutes.
Like informal.
I'm still on the mic.
Informatique.
That is a great idea.
You think so? I don't. The end doesn't entirely make sense to me. I need a way for that end to make sense.
It did. I mean, exactly the way you described it to me. I think it works.
I just love the idea of like I mean, because I think it's, I don't know. That's maybe just my dim view of humanity's a species that's doomed to take revenge on itself for the pettiest imaginable reasons.
Dim or accurate?
Who knows? Could there be anything more pathetic? I have no idea. I just always said, like, for years I've had that idea of the gigantic spaceship that like that automates, and then only like handfuls of people ever wake up at any given time. I mean, it's a metaphor for now. Like, come on, like most of our, if you're like a lot of people, like most of your social interactions happen over the internet with people you'll never meet, unless you're young and you're going to school. So it's sort of like it's the exact same thing as now, only in a far more desperate situation. So
now there's potential, like a scene near the beginning, like when, let's say, one shift is finishing up and they're getting ready to like lay back down to hibernate until the next shift, and one guy waits and he's like, man, I'm not getting back in that pod, fuck that pod. And then the computer's like, okay, time to next destination. And it's like X number of years. It's like 10,000 months.
Yeah, like you just die of old. If you
And
don't
he's like, good luck, good luck finding any food or whatever. And then you see this timer, like, decompression in 30 seconds. And he's like looking around, realizing, like, and you see the look on his face without any words.
Idea. That's a cool idea.
He's looking around like, oh, like, what the fuck am I going to do for 10,000 months?
Die.
And then he's looking around like, 19, 18, 17. He's like, motherfucker. And he's like, okay, fine. Lies back down in the pod and he goes back to sleep.
I think that is Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe in the red shoes.
Right,
If you saw this picture, you think Sean's entire house is made of blankets.
These are pillows.
Oh, god damn.
That out.
Yeah, now that Sean,
Oh, what's that thing? Huh?
now that Sean is a member of the Southern Gentry,
What the fuck? I can't even see what I'm doing.
Sean
Welcome to Dark Sasi.
reminded me of something else that's coming. Not only will automation change things, the whole housing situation.
So what is it? It's Automatique is the name of the thing I came up with.
Informatique. Well,
Informatique. Yeah, like a computer virus in French.
Uh-oh. Mike, or Matt, your mic is fucked up again. Nobody can hear you.
Okay, should be fine now.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Look at that! You're just like walking around there.
Fuck.
Huh. That's not what you're supposed to do, but you did it.
Well,
Right.
if it wasn't, there wouldn't be enemies on that ledge.
Oh!
You weren't supposed to die either.
Down you go, boy!
Alright, I need to lower the volume of this game. Definitely. It's loud.
Informatique.
Dark Sasi down to 39 volume. 32.
Use it now, otherwise Kraftwerk will title their next album that.
Where's my inhaler? I need to make my lungs not collapse.
Oh, god damn.
It's probably I get a cold that I'm sick for like 4 months straight.
Oh, it's just winter.
Thankfully, I only get sick like once every 3 years, but it's just like, jeez. My
Oh,
body.
shit.
I know like one day I'll be like 70 and I'll get like bronchitis. That's it, and that's it. It's over.
You're all out of.
Oh, see, I think you have the right. Oh, you start from there. Oh, dope. Okay, I think you have the right idea for sure. It's like a ledge roll, kind of Dark Soulsy kind of thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this game actually is not that
What the hell? I died on entry? The fuck?
You did die on entry.
I think it's because I unleashed my weapon like while I was talking to her.
Нормально у тебя получается.
This old woman's talking Russian to me and I don't have any subtitles.
Again with the Russians, jeez.
Well, I mean, they made the game.
Rachel Maddow will not approve of this game.
See, I don't know what it was. It was some radio station my dad had out once last year. And there was some Air America type just going, well, we all know the Russians, with this exact same delivery. Well, we all know the Russians hacked the election and blah, blah, blah.
Do we?
No, we don't know. Just you clinging to this bullshit. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Can you give me a fucking name? Just give me a fucking name. Who did it? Just give me. It's been 2 years. We're gonna have.
Oh, it's so close.
Ну, привет. Чё?
I mean,
So close.
We've ID'd, like, allegedly ID'd Seth Rich's killers.
Hey, Paul, you know Stefan Molyneux?
Oh yeah, the snarky prick. Yeah.
Doesn't Sean look like Stefan Molyneux's like cousin?
No.
Oh, I've been researching. So Anthony Fisher wrote up a bit of an article criticizing Dave Rubin. Anthony Fisher is one of the Fifth Column guys, and he mentioned that Stefan Molyneux is been alleged to be a cult leader, and I've been researching this shit for like 2 days. Like I've got a lot of questions, but there's some fucking dark shit there, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. By the way, for the record, John, I don't want to attach you in any way to Stephen Molyneux. I think he's an asshole.
Well, yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to you like a child. I'm going to pretend that you've never read a book, you've never done any research. I'm going to assume that you are liberal in other ways.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
What is Mass Effect Andromeda? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, what is that?
It was the 4th, I think, in the Mass Effect series. That was when it came out. It was like basically broken all over. Like it was one of the buggiest games. So it got a lot of shit. Oh, he did it!
Yeah.
Now what?
Crossing the bridge. Dude, if you turn around, I'm sure there's a stairway.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might not be the path, or maybe it is.
Oh, maybe I gotta jump down there. Doesn't seem right.
Which way do we go?
This guy needs to fall to his death or something.
Oh yeah, I think if you jump down along the right end, I don't know.
It'd be over there.
Look at that guy. He's like suspended midair.
I was at work and some guy asked me about esports. I'm like, no, I barely play video games, but
I like to watch the Dota championships when they come around.
But I mentioned, yeah, I've been playing Fallout 76, and this guy immediately said, "Oh, that game sucks."
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I think it's.
Well, I mean, it needs some improvement, but.
And I thought this.
No.
Obviously,
Oh,
there you
shit.
go. Good, there you
Oh,
go.
you did.
Keep on going.
I think I'm done.
You did.
I think I'm screwed.
You know what?
Oh shit!
Every day.
I'm pretty sure you're going the right way.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
I'm
Like
fucked.
I can't. Like the only reason I'm not playing that is I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just I'll throw up if I have to play that game again. Like until they just it's me. Like I can't have. I mean I played that over 100 hours, so that's more than I play most things. But it's just like I can't do it.
I'm sure. Of course, I have to assume I played it over 100 hours because there's no timer.
It so pisses me off that it did not release it on Steam.
Like, how much of my life have I wasted on this game? And Fallout 76 is a beautiful game. I still play it once in a while for the Mr. Fuzzy token. I got a jetpack.
Were you playing? Oh, you got the jetpack? It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't use it as I often forget that it's there, but I have it.
And if you get that it's there, it's just traversable. What are you playing now? If you're playing anything.
Oh, just dailies on Hearthstone and occasionally Fallout 76. I've been working all day.
We need to get you a new game, Paul.
Yeah, well, no, I'm doing a new game. How to not starve by the time I'm 50. There are other things that keep me up at night.
See, nice impulse, but you didn't quite make it.
I appreciate it. We'll figure something out.
More dragons. I wish I'd realized they Christmatized the town, and I regret not in Dragon Spear not going and looking that up.
Oh, you can buy the plant. Oh, that's another thing. I thought that I missed the small water filter. And then I was shopping at some random railroad, and the vendor had the small water filter. So now, if you miss the free one that they give away at the DMV, you can buy the water filter. And then, of course, I go back to my home, which is now outfitted with multiple missile turrets. Thank you.
You can now buy the jetpack. Yeah, missile turrets really make a big difference.
Put them on the corners of your house.
Yeah, your house ain't getting fucked with at that point.
Nothing's coming close. And
no, Mass Effect Andromeda it's an RPG, like a third-person combat or action RPG.
For months, I'm looking for the water filter. I think I missed it. And I get back to the house and I realize I have so much water, I don't need a water purifier.
I have 3. Well, you know why you need water purifier? Because that's money in the bank, baby.
I did it again.
I've got like 15,000 caps. Unless they put a cap on cap.
Well, you weren't being particularly cautious, so you kind of deserve that, Sean.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was just leaping.
Ну, привет.
I was indiscriminately leaping.
Скучал?
I'm pretty sure you're going in the right direction. I feel you're going in the right
Тебя
direction.
получается.
Yeah.
Давай дальше нас развлекай.
76.
I'm thinking,
I liked it a lot. That was one of my favorite games of last year.
I think there's too much loot. I'd like a game that's simpler, that just you find your weapons, you find your ammo.
No, trust me, there isn't too much loot once you learn to play. There's not enough loot, if anything.
I don't know. I spend more
I think
time
even-
organizing my backpack than anything else.
Yeah, but that's kind of on you.
Well, I was still learning what I need to keep and what I need to save and all that.
aluminum.
I swear to God, if I spent like a weekend in Unity creating Organize Your Backpack Simulator, Sean would play it for 10,000 hours.
Yeah, this is for me. It's OCD the
Right.
game.
No, that bridge, man.
Yeah.
You're heading the right direction. Right down below you, there's that bridge. Come on.
Oh yeah,
There
I'm
you
supposed
go.
to dodge souls. Oh shit!
You slash behind. Okay.
It's I'm crowd surfing, bro. Check
Whoa.
that shit out.
Look at that.
What? I didn't really
that's
take
nice.
damage from that.
That's a nice little glitch.
Check out this water area.
Yeah.
See, like, I think that like this is cool. Look, I mean, they're clearly ripping Dark Souls with like the long pillars, you know. But it's still like cool looking. Like, I think this is actually an interesting looking game.
Wait. Okay. I look at the thing.
Oh, there's a invisible barrier there.
He's playing. We couldn't get Transformers. We got Transmorphers because it was
Yeah, this is
$2.
definitely the Transmorphers of.
There's that other boss.
Oh my god.
He's through the other door. There's no getting over there without
Yeah.
killing these dudes. Unless, okay, here we go. Oh no, they
Yeah,
don't let you go in that way.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Gotta get them all out here so I can get past them.
Oh yeah, you gotta run through that. That's stupid.
This is an invisible barrier on both sides, preventing you from doing anything. Alright, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Aluminium.
Bolt adhesive is also good. You can. I think it's corn, mute fruit, and potatoes. If you grow those and you have a water purifier, early on you can get a whole bunch of bulk adhesive.
Adhesives, like oh god, it's so adhesive rich by the end of my last playthrough. It's just like they need to do something. Like I've done about, other than see that space alien that you found, I think I've done about everything I can do in that game, other than just farm for more shit.
Yeah, they call it the mysterious Flatwoods monster. It's an alien.
Oh, that thing. Okay, me and Switchback ran across that one night.
Yeah, it's literally an alien with a jetpack and a laser gun.
It's like kind of pointy-headed.
It's
Yeah, we tried to, like, me and him, we snuck up on it. We were sitting there staring at it, and then I ran at it, and then it backed off a cliff. It killed its suicide.
Нормально у тебя получается. Давай дальше.
yeah. Apparently, it sometimes comes in with the Mothman.
Oh, that hurts. I've been seeing a hair.
Yeah, good game. Good game. I mean, I'm waiting on the PS4. If the PS4 comes down just a little bit more.
I just got an Xbox.
Don't get a
360.
fucking PS4. Get an Xbox. Oh, did that excuse work? Did you blame it on me?
Нормально у тебя получается. Давай.
Did she buy it?
Yeah, I just told her you gave it to me.
Oh, dope. See, I told you. Did you end up putting in the bag at the end, like I said?
Yeah.
There you go. I told you.
You did. Yeah, that worked.
Let's just hope she doesn't watch this cast.
She won't.
I mean, there's a you can get away with shit.
She hates this shit. She's gonna come home and see all the furniture's rearranged just so I could cast. She's gonna be pissed.
What do you keep trying to jump up there? You already know the way to go.
All right, look, because jumping up there is what got me onto this rock to begin with.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
So I'm like, if I try to do anything different, I might not make it. But I'm kind of stuck now.
Yeah, this game can be a little unpredictable.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I need to leap over this fucking rock. There has to be a way to do this. Oh,
The
hello.
AOC off that rock.
Anything
Oh
else
yeah,
you guys want to
Bernie.
see?
Bernie's gonna run again. Bernie's gonna run again, and somebody's gonna say, like, dude, don't you have like 3 houses?
What are you playing the Division 2 in?
You drive a Porsche, you have 3 houses, and you're a multimillionaire, and you're.
I'll join you if it's not on the fucking PlayStation. I have no clue. I've put quite a bit of time in the Division, not nearly as much as you have, but I mean, I don't think I've ever played outside of like you. Xbone, all right, I'll probably join you.
Xbox.
Unless you just don't want me there. Unless I'm intruding. I'm fine backing off.
Now, here's the thing. Are there games on the Xbox that you can't get on PC?
Yeah, some.
What are like the 5 best ones that are only Xbox One?
I'm 100% happy with you telling me exactly what to do in that game because it's more involved than I give 2 shits about.
Whereas I look at PS4, there's like Red Dead Redemption, Far Cry 5 is on PC.
Yeah, I've beaten that game 3 times.
Every
In the same year. How often? That I don't think I could say that about any fucking game. Is I've beaten that 3 times in 1 year. Well, other than in like short shit like Hotline Miami.
and then Resident Evil 2 is on Steam.
Yeah.
I already own 76. I'm not getting it again for PS4.
I have the Red Dead, but I don't know. That then other things got in the way.
Yeah, Matt's spoken at great length, man, about Far Cry 5.
Yeah, that was my favorite game of last year by
It's
far.
like the ending alone is worth getting.
Oh, that ending! God, did I love that? And then I think is it March or April when the new one comes out. They're using the same map, and fucking Jacob Seed's gonna be in it. The cult was right.
Huh.
I cannot wait.
Oh, goddamn.
All I'm saying is I really like what Jacob Seed did with Montana.
I will live in Montana.
When it goes on sale, when I can get it at an appropriate price, I'm gonna buy you a Far Cry 5, Paul.
Well,
Hey, Paul, you want to do some Hearthstone?
Oh God, did we have fun? We had so many just crazy laughs. Like the one where the buffalo head. One of the hardest times I've ever laughed in my entire life was when the fucking buffalo headbutted our helicopter.
It's funny. Yeah, I think, Sean, if you do play Hearthstone, I can give you that free gold quest.
Oh, cool. Y'all mind if I switch games?
Tonka.
No, you have to beat it. You have to keep going till 10 o'clock.
All right, some other time.
Come on.
I remember I had the buffalo. I got taken to Ted's Montana Grill last week for my birthday.
That was one of those points where I laughed so hard I kind of blacked out for a second.
So Buffalo headbutts the helicopter.
Well, so we were, I'd like to say that my primary weapon in that game was a flamethrower.
Mm.
So imagine that. And imagine Ben knows how retarded I get. Like, I'm aggressively retarded when I play games like that. I do not fuck around with fucking around.
This is not.
No switching games, son. You're playing this to the end.
Says who?
Hey, listen, this is what we signed up for.
Yeah, but I have 1 vote Hearthstone, 1 vote this, and I'm the tiebreaker.
No one's voting. Paul didn't vote for anything. Paul just is inviting you to a later date.
I'll hang on that question. They've been pretty generous. I get that quest every week. Ted!
Alright.
Oh, I'm starting to get hungry now.
You need to step back. You need to step back
Back
for a
to
second.
making me hungry.
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Take a breather, smoke a little dope, and then come back.
Who?
It's like
You.
Is that
Sean
gonna help?
and Matt have both learned if they visit me, they hate food within 2 days.
No way, man. I'm a foodaholic.
No, because when we visited Paul, you were just like, you were like, Paul's like, we just ate like the most disgusting, gigantic meal. And Paul's like, we're gonna go here, and even you were like, this is too much. Paul's
Too much?
insane.
Well, I've cut back significantly. That was 10 years ago, dude. You realize?
You Uber jumped. All right, hold on. All right, Sean.
I'm going.
No, let it run. Take a break.
I am.
Put your hands down. Now go put some green in your face. Take a breather. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in. If I can figure out how this fucking shit works. I think it's this plus sign. A plus sign seems rational. They have definitely updated this interface. I am the master of the call.
Oh, come on.
Yo.
Ben!
Damn.
Switch
I can't believe that
back.
just.
So,
Hey, Ben.
hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I remember we stole a helicopter from a cave. I think was how that started.
We stole a helicopter from a cave. And then we were going up to do another mission. I landed the helicopter because we saw a whole smattering of animals that we were gonna go kill.
Buffaloes.
The buffalo weren't there.
Oh, they weren't?
No. and you and I got into a fight, and we turned around, and all we saw was this buffalo come charging at our helicopter. Not at us, at our helicopter. And he hit that thing full force and knocked it off a mountain cliff. And we started laughing, and we couldn't stop.
And when he knocked himself out, and then we thought for a second, is the buffalo dead? And then it got back up and just meandered off. And I think that was the point where we were both just like laughing so I blacked out. I was laughing so hard. This thing just came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful time.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the futuristic version of this one with apparently Jacob Seed shows up and he's right, which is amazing. I want him to be right.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up.
I think it's only $40 too, so it's a highly discounted price.
Alright, maybe this will be the last try. Oh, hang on. I just picked up my controller and it's...
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that controller support.
Alright, but I gotta learn the controls now.
There you go. You feel refreshed. Come on, get in there.
Do that. Alright, everybody get out of my way.
I mean, if you have a Steam controller, every game has controller support.
There's no jump. There's no jump.
That's problematic.
That's very problematic.
I hit the space bar. I was using the control, and then I hit the space bar to try to jump, but that didn't really help work out all too well.
That's why you need a Steam controller. You can program that shit any way you want.
I got this Logitech.
I really wish that thing had not crashed the way it did. They needed to update the Steam controller, like, because I love that thing. I think that thing's fantastic. It needs huge improvements, but like as a starter, like that thing is, you know, it's great. I loved it. I love it.
Alright, now let's go kick some ass.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm stuck.
I'll be on Xbox with Division. Both Scott and I got it.
When's it come out?
March 15th? The beta is next Friday through Sunday.
Alright, well you tell me how it is, because...
Well, you saw what they did yesterday.
with the sending the email out, yeah.
I thought they were. I went on their Twitter account this morning and called them a bunch of pussies for walking it back.
That's so funny.
I was like, that wasn't even offensive, and you guys were walking it back. I'm like, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Gross.
Well, I know, you on Twitter, everyone complains, yeah.
Oh, I know.
It's the real government shutdown.
The real government shutdown looks like an cat when I saw it. And then 5 minutes later, I get an email that says, "Oh, we're really sorry." And I'm like, you pussies.
Yeah, no, that was funny. And please let me know, like, you know, if there's a bikini mod, I'm there forever.
Well, it does take place during the summer months, so. You can have heavy weapons as primaries now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, grenade launchers, flamethrowers.
Like a Gatling gun or something.
In what, 76?
No,
No.
Division 2.
Division 2. I mean, I played a lot of the Division. Like, I don't think I've ever played it not with you, but played a fair amount of it. It's just one of those things.
Scott and I were still playing it up until October.
I have it on PC now, actually, because it was included, that and the expansion were included in the Humble Monthly Bundle. I wouldn't mind actually jumping in on the PC. So I can play with mouse and keyboard.
Oh, it's tight.
Of course it's tight. It's mouse and keyboard, baby.
Humble Bundle, Steam, GOG.
And it's great. It came. I got. I don't know. They always give you like an indie thing that I can't phrase because I don't think like the second or the third.
I know.
Keep going.
Are you still playing with the controller?
No, I switched back to the keyboard.
This is what you signed up for. But
Maybe use a
I got that in Yakuza 0.
Oh.
Which is, in my estimation, I think Yakuza 0 is actually the best Yakuza game. But
I have like 3 Yakuzas on PS4 now. They've been giving them away.
Oh, which one? You got what? 0?
Kiwami, 0, and 5, I think I got.
Oof.
5 or 6, one of the two.
Yeah, 0 is a good start because that's the prequel to the whole series, so it's a great jumping in point.
A third of it so far. I want to jump back into it.
That's Yakuza is like my maybe top 2 favorite video game franchise. Like to me, like that's a holy experience. I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Yakuza is like saying prayers to your most sacred god.
No, you were right when you recommended it to me. I didn't think I'd like it, but I do. I mean, I love the 80s Japanese theme thing, you know. I mean, I think that's
definitely do
Oh,
like the living open world game better than almost anything I've ever seen, and it's just like the uniqueness and perversion of Tokyo, or Japan. It's Kamurocho, which is a fictional city, but God, do I love that? That's probably my
Besides the
favorite
boss
video
song.
game series of all time. Is I just say the Yakuza stuff. I've never disliked a single Yakuza game. Like every time one comes out, I'm obsessed with it.
There's the
You know,
boss.
I mean, honestly, when I said before that Far Cry 5 was probably one of my favorite games of all time, definitely. I mean, I can still pick that game up anytime and play it and just have a blast doing it.
I mean, I've never beaten a game.
And I've
Whoa,
beaten 3
you
and
played
4,
that
and I
too.
like 3 and 4. But 3 and
Oh, I like
5
yeah.
fantastic.
I like the whole series. I've never disliked any. Well, actually, 2 I didn't like so much.
Whoa, look
but...
at this guy breakdancing all over the place.
Oh, look at that! Sean's in the boss.
he's got the.
You got a shit show going on here. Thoughts and prayers go out to you.
I'm gonna pray for you so hard.
Well, he's got the single hit enemies, so you gotta clear that mob out.
Yeah.
With does that like a Martin Shkreli mask? It's like
Rounded and pounded.
Yeah, what is that? What does he got going on in his face? Oh no, surrounded.
it's just a whole bunch
Surrounded
of.
and pounded. But yeah, like Far Cry, I beat that 3 times in 1 year, which has never happened with any other game, other than like short indie stuff.
Did I beat it all
Again,
3
wow.
times with you?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I've
I beat it-
I've never played the
I
game
beat it.
outside of it.
3 times with you, once with Scott, and once with my youngest daughter. And we beat it on Infamous.
I started it on that, but never beat it on that. That's a lot. That one's a
It's
lot
not
more
hard.
challenging. It
Once-
is by yourself. By
By
yourself,
yourself,
it
it
is.
is. When there's 2 people, it's not.
No, it's not, because when you and I started it, like by myself, it was a pain. I mean, not in a
Because
bad
they
way.
spot you. They spot you so easy.
Oh, yes, they do. But with 2 people, it's barely harder than the normal mode. But
Ну, привет. Чё,
God.
I don't know what happened. I hit a snag.
So is this game like a work in progress? Are they patching
no,
it? Or
this is not an early. This is a $6 Russian knockoff
this is
game.
this is it. This is it.
This game will be this way forever.
There's 2 bosses,
Okay.
and this is the second boss.
$6. And actually, it functions better than you think it will. But like this is one of those games you buy as a lark, you know.
Well, it looks. I mean, the movements look smooth.
No, it actually, honestly, I will say this, and this is a knock on From Software. This controls better with mouse and keyboard than Dark Souls does.
Yeah, and I've played Dark Souls on the PC. It controls terribly.
Yeah, no, you definitely need a controller. Are you still there, Sean?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
just wondering if he
Can you still hear us, Sean?
Yeah, you guys can hear me, right?
you go out.
You must have.
He's
Hello?
looking right now.
Hello.
Let me look at the chat.
I'm getting trolled.
No, he should still be in the call.
Yeah, he is.
Something changed.
He's fucked it. He Sean'd it.
Hello.
Did the mic go out?
You get mute on your thing?
No, it's not muted.
Oh, that might be it. My headsets have mute buttons.
Nothing is muted.
It looks like he's using one of those like fucking low end PS4 ones.
No.
Okay, well, clearly you are muted.
Let me see. Maybe I did that somehow. I don't think so.
Testing.
This is.
Okay.
No.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. There he
Jesus
goes.
Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
just-
Somehow I muted myself on Skype.
Okay.
So it's
Just
very
gotta find
likely
it.
that
You,
the
you
audience,
dark you Dark Sasi, your fucking.
The audience heard me. You all didn't.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So that's
We
weird.
we didn't hear
Sorry
you.
about that. I
we
don't
were
know
just
what
talking
happened.
about Far Cry 5.
One
Yeah,
of the
but the Buffalo incident, or the one like our misadventures. Was it the one where you got in the ATV and I tried to set you on fire with a
Yeah.
flamethrower while you flew off a cliff?
Or the one jumped in the helicopter and you were waiting for me to get in, and I threw C4 in and told you that I was in. And you were halfway up in the air, and I blew you
I
up.
seem to remember
That's
watching that.
That was amazing.
You streamed that, didn't you?
I go, hey Matt. He's like, what? Boom.
Yeah, that was good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, running around with Sharky.
Sharky, I'll tell you what.
Charlemagne
Sharky,
Victor Beauchamp.
Charlemagne, Victor Beauchamp, and
Herc.
That's a magical combination.
Well, but at the end of it, you liked Adelaide the best.
Oh my God! What was that one? He's on my what list? What was it?
Any hole.
The any hole list. Oh my God! That was one of the most shocking things I've ever heard in a video
She was
game.
talking about the preacher too.
The preacher. He's on my any hole list. Oh my God, man!
Is that Vin Diesel's face on that, boss?
Wait.
That's what it looked like.
Wait. I'm almost glad I kind of sort of don't know what you're talking about.
Far Cry 5, dude. The game is amazing.
Oh, Ona hole?
No,
Oh,
it's
Paul,
the preacher. He's on my
Both
any
Matt and
hole
I'll play it
list.
with you.
Yeah.
Any hole.
Any.
Huh.
Any.
The preacher's on my any hole list.
Huh. He wants to bang the preacher.
She.
She. Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's on the. I was
We
shocked.
wouldn't have laughed as hard if it wasn't Adelaide.
No, oh my God, I was shocked. I'm not shocked off it. I think
And I was
everyone
surprised you
here-
even caught it.
any whole list. Oh my God.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Hey.
All right, cool.
you gotta kill those ads first, I guess.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, you're getting
I'm
them.
almost dead. I'm dead.
It's
Yeah, this is difficult.
Well, the boss doesn't seem all that interested in actually attacking you, so I guess you could sort of pull them in.
I need to plug in my headset.
You can do this.
right. Now, is the thing in the chair saying anything when you enter the world?
Yeah.
Do you speak
Mumbling
in
something.
Russian? Yeah, some Russian
Yeah,
shit.
for some reason
Again, what's-
earlier there was translation and now there isn't.
Hey, it's $6 Russian Dark Souls.
The reason they
Both
call
Vidania.
it Willem Dafoe is because of Boondock Saints.
That is a terrible fucking movie.
Yeah,
The
but Willem
poem.
Dafoe dresses up like a woman, and it's great.
Oh, that was great, but like, oh my God, because there's this guy. I did a part-time job once at one of those places where they you call people up and then do surveys where you ask them about like their viewing or reading habits.
Okay.
And there's this guy who was like, yeah, no, it was Nielsen Company. And it was like you called them up and asked them about like their watching and reading habits, and it was super. It was a weird job. I met some like super cool but very weird people there. I mean, as you expect from like a fucking part-time job. And there's this guy Howard who would dress in the same thing every day. Super interesting. He loved the show Monk.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love to find out what happened to that guy because he was interesting. He was very weird.
He's around.
Even Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah. Tony Shalhoub.
But like
That was my monk character's name in Diablo 3. I just named him Tony Shalhoub. Not many people got it.
That's amazing. But there was I don't know where that was. I don't know, somewhere. It was interesting, but oh shit! Oh, so those ads come out from there.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. There's just a pile of them at the door.
That's fucked up. Damn it.
Gotta be a way to hit them one at a time.
There's too many of them. Like a freaking swarm of them.
Oh, so Matt, real quick, I put a link up like 10 messages ago. The movie was called Dead Man's Line.
Oh, not Dead. The Jim Jarmusch film.
No,
Dead.
he's
I think it was Dead
No,
Man's
not-
Line.
No, Dead Man is a great Jim Jarmusch. Dead Man is good, but this is a newer one. If I may give you the short, sweet preview.
Bro.
Okay, this guy owns some property that he's convinced the bank is going to try to screw him out of. And in fact, he uncovers some evidence of this conspiracy to screw him out of his property. So he, and I'm paraphrasing, and I might be wrong. Verification needed. Goes down to the bank with a sawed-off shotgun. He finds the son of the bank CEO or whatever. Ties a wire around the guy's neck to the end of the shotgun, and another wire to the trigger. So if anybody kills him or if anybody tries to take the gun away, it's going to blow the guy's head off. He holds the guy hostage for 3 days. And a lot of people who heard his story end up supporting him.
That sounds like a weirder version of Hell or High Water. Remember that, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
That was a great film. That was one of the probably my favorite film of that year was Hell or High Water.
Okay. Yeah, this is a real
which
movie.
I don't agree with that film's politics, but man, was that movie good.
Okay, this is a real life, actually happened, and
Really?
most of the film is like news footage. I watched last night like half an hour.
Get them stuck back there, Omni.
on the third day, the guy holds a press conference, shows up with the guy still wired to the end of the shotgun, and he just wants to read all this evidence about how the bank wanted to screw him.
3 down.
I think my new ritual, if I ever have kids, will be when they hit the age of 13. I will sit them down and make them watch An Evening with Beverly Loughlin. God, did I love that! I loved that. I was. Oh God.
Are you getting them to come out one at a time?
I'm kind of trying to 300 them.
Yeah. Yeah. When your son, when Atreyu was like 10 or 11, you could
It's
just
time to watch An Evening with Beverly Loughlin.
yeah. And then like okay, we're gonna watch Jaws.
Oh,
We're gonna
you were
all the-
close.
He was close.
I was like trying
I
to.
think you might have found a strategy. Sorry, Paul.
It's like no, it's okay. I'm looking forward to a day when Matt's a father.
And we all gather together and watch An Evening with Beverly Loughlin. And then maybe The Greasy Strangler when they're older. About 18, we'll watch The Greasy Strangler.
Oh fuck!
Stories I'll tell.
What's another good movie to? I don't know.
Down you go.
Oh yeah, I was gonna take your pictures off
Hmm.
because I don't have one of Switchback.
So just put a crossbow up.
Maybe
Not a crossbow. It's a compound bow.
Compound pardon-moi. I got a good one on my iPhone. Ben's looking super handsome.
Was that when I was bearded?
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, shout out to Alexa Bees for thank you for following me.
hey,
You did that
Yeah,
like 2 hours ago, dude.
okay, don't be Ed.
Cool.
How far are you in RE2, Ben?
I unlocked the when you get into the police station. I unlocked the first area, and I'm kind of like a third of the way through that.
Okay, I want to scavenge.
I got it on
the police
Monday
station.
because I was homesick, and
I couldn't stand it. I was like, I'll wait till this game's like $30. I couldn't stand it, dude. Every critic, every magazine is talking about.
Did you play the first one? The first one was amazing. It was one of the best
7, you
games
mean?
ever. No. The first RE2.
Oh, you know, PlayStation?
Yeah.
I hated it. I absolutely fucking hated
Really?
it. Yeah,
One of my favorite games of all time.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I don't blame you or anything. Like, I fucking hated it. I thought it pissed me off.
I mean, this is leaps and bounds better.
It's a poop yourself game.
Mhm.
I spent like nearly an hour, sort of like sawing through a corridor, loading and unloading to try to get the most efficient, like snap the fucking. Because in this game, like, don't bother with headshots. You're just fucking wasting your fucking time.
Shoot
Saw
with
their legs. Yeah, the legs. Get the legs off and then stab them in the head with a knife.
Yep.
Because otherwise, you're just wasting your goddamn
Oh,
ammo.
I figured that out when I was in the gas station with Leon.
Wow.
Did you?
Yeah,
Hear that?
because I put 6 shots into that one zombie's head, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, that one in the back.
There you go. Take that, anti-Second Amendment. You don't want to give us the guns, we're going to cut your legs off and stab you.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, you have to go for the limbs. The limbs are the important piece because you can like a zombie will take. It'll go down. You can probably pump 12 shots into the head and it won't kill him. You gotta get like that fucking leg off. And if you don't have a knife, if that shit breaks, because those shits will break on you. At least like you can get them crawling and then you can walk around them. So this game ain't fucking around by any measure.
when the knife breaks, do you get another one, or can you fix it, or what?
No, there are other ones like laying around. They're a commodity like anything else. Like they last quite a while if you're not careless with it, which I was careless with my first one because I didn't think it would break. And I just now got that. Did they? Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, they tell you.
That one of the things I loved about Resident Evil was the shotgun headshots.
No, ain't none of that.
You can't just take a double barrel shotgun. You can't blow a zombie's head off.
Nope. No.
Oh man.
I just your mama's zombies.
I just got the shotgun like a couple of hours ago. Like what you want to do with that shotgun? Aim for the legs because it'll saw those legs off like right away, and then maybe you can knife the head. But that game ain't fucking around. There's none of that bullshit like shoot the zombies in the head shit. Like you gotta be real fucking careful.
No, I think the premise is not you're not there to exterminate the zombies. You're there to find your way out.
Yeah, for sure.
Just finding a way around the zombies is.
Oh, God damn it!
I'll definitely play that twice. I'll do the Leon and Claire. Yeah, I'll definitely do that twice. Once I beat it with Leon, I'll jump right into the Claire because.
Have you spawned the liquor yet?
So, oh yes, I have. That thing, 3 hits, you're done. That's it. So, I didn't find it until much later, but there's a note: if you move slowly, they can't, because they can't see, so they'll hear you.
They can't lick you.
Yeah, but 3 hits, that's all you've got, and then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
I got revengeanized because I'm trying to be super careful. I played enough survival horror games to know that you have to be super, super careful with your ammo. And this game's a little more generous with the ammo than like it really needs to be.
Are you playing it on normal?
Yeah, I am playing it on normal.
Yeah. I didn't go for hardcore either. I thought about it, but I was like, eh.
And when they said that you have to save with ribbons, I was like, fuck that shit.
It's been a long while since. Oh, they're all staying in there.
I think it's just you and the boss now, buddy.
And they got a couple ads, but maybe I'll try to take care of them first. What do you think?
Well, yeah, you should if there's a couple. Oh, it's those fucking. Oh shit! You've got one of those like calf-headed ones too.
Yeah, 2 of them. Or yeah, one of those and one of those. A fucking zombie bitch.
Those Rothschild ones.
Are those to be God rays?
They're like the what's the first boss in the Dark Souls?
The first boss. Oh, the Capra Demon.
Yeah, they're like the Capra Demon ones or something.
Wait,
oh.
What is that? Lens burn, or what's that effect?
Lens flare.
Lens flare. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of. That's the weirdest lens flare I've ever seen.
It's terrible.
My God. Watch the ending of The Duelist. That's a lens flare.
This guy's doing yoga.
Did you see the trailer for John Wick 3?
Yes.
I did. Oh my God, he's on a horse and he's killing people on motorcycles.
Scott and I have a date.
Are you kidding me? I literally just pulled my pants down right there and just jerked off.
Keanu Reeves. He's the Steve McQueen of our time.
If Keanu Reeves walked up to me off the street just suddenly, out of nowhere, just pulled out in the crowd, and he's like, "I'm fucking you in the ass," I'd be like, "I guess I'm getting fucked in the ass."
Listen to that beat. If you watch this back, listen to the beat he's dancing to.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly looks like he's breakdancing.
It's a fat beat.
Dude, I'll just shake his hand and say, good movie.
They spliced a little humor in there. Good for them.
Jesus. It's Vin Diesel's breakdancing. Look at him.
This giant skull shield. So he stun locks when you hit him too.
Yeah.
If you don't catch him mid-move.
That little poke must be like a little stunner.
Now he's up. Perfect time when you have him up against the wall. Okay, 10 seconds ago, Sean, when he was standing against the wall.
You might want to get in there and poke. No, okay.
I gotta plug my headset in again.
It's a dance off.
Like I said, if you go to YouTube, there's a 9-minute speed run of this game.
I don't. I mean, I think
that
might be 9 minutes. I'd never get
He has
back.
a lot of help.
I don't know. It's worth it. I've not even gotten near this far, but I
watched
don't regret
a
spending my
24-minute speed run of Fallout 4.
Really?
My headset's gonna die.
Oh, well, there's one I was watching like recently. Oh, there's like a 16-minute Dark Souls run. Well,
Yeah.
I follow Squilla Killer on Twitch here, and that's all he does is speedrun Dark Souls.
Let me look it up.
the new Mario is fantastic. It's absolutely like that. That game. It's been a long time since I actually just like threw a controller into the wall.
Oh, dude.
That game made me so mad. It's great. I love the new Mario.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in 7 minutes.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's craziness.
Glitches were abused.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be a glitch run.
Well, and the Fallout 4 run glitches were abused as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Like
yeah.
there was like a jumping glitch or whatever or something that helped him fast travel to the Institute like super quick.
Fallout 3, I've seen the same way. The guy just gets out of the vault and runs. You fall through the floor, end up outside the vault, skipping about half an hour of playthrough. And then you just basically just run straight to the end. And glitch through the door, hit the button.
Paul, I'm assuming you played Fallout New Vegas, right?
Oh, I love Fallout. I bought it twice.
Have you seen that there's more or less a new I don't want to call it an expansion because it's larger than that.
California?
California, yeah.
Fan-based. Fan-made.
It's
it's a full game.
Videos, yeah, it's really good. It's really well done.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's a full game.
I was thinking about loading it up on the PC and trying it.
Like my last modding endeavor was I'm in Senran Kagura RE Burst, and I installed the nude mod because I'm perv, so I like my anime titties. You can do it, Sean.
Man has to know his priority. Yeah, there was. I saw a bit of Fallout Atlanta too, and they had some kind of familiar landmarks up there.
There's supposed to be some big mod coming out for Fallout 4 as well.
I kept begging. I don't know who I would ask or who I would suggest, but if they made like a Fallout Japan, like a Blade Runner Fallout Japan.
Oh, they released Hellgate with Fallout Japan, or the Hellgate Japan, which was never released in the United States. Just came out. Like I bought that shit. I loved Hellgate so much. That's one of my favorite. It's kind of like calling it an MMO is a bit of a stretch, but like, God, did I play the shit out of Hellgate?
Hellgate London?
Yeah, Hellgate London.
Yeah, I played that too. That was actually
Love
really
that
good.
game. I actually still have a physical copy of that, but I
Garage.
I fucking loved Hellgate, but they re-released it on Steam with the Hellgate Japan or Hellgate Tokyo expansion, which never released in the US.
Really?
I was gonna I was gonna ask if there was like a Miami Vice Yakuza game, like 80s or late 70s.
Yakuza 0, except you're not a cop.
Oh, that's Yakuza 0.
Yakuza 0 takes place in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You get those fucking hot Japanese, like, oh my god, with the split out underboob and shit. Jesus. Those bitches are fucking fine, dude. But like, just like, I've never lived, like, I think like if you want to like play a game where like the city that you're in, it just feels so inhabited and feels so alive. You're never gonna beat a Yakuza game.
I'm never gonna beat this boss.
You'll do it. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Yakuza game. It's not like boxing. The man who gets beat down.
I don't know. Do any of you guys feel like streaming?
No, you have to keep going until you beat it, until the end.
Yeah, there are times when I want to do political things, and then I just think, no.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to bed soon, anyways.
Well, why not,
but
Paul?
No, I rant enough to myself in the car.
See, I'd come on and talk politics with you.
Alright, well, but yeah, just to finish the thought from earlier, job sharing. When there's not enough jobs to go around, instead of everybody getting a 40-hour week, you might have a lot of, especially young people, saying, look, work 20 hours a week just to have something to do. And
hey, you know who presents a similar theory? AOC.
There's
And
one
then
thing that I find one major hole in that: those pesky bills and mortgages and car payments to keep up.
oh,
One of the fact that here's the major hole in that: the diversity of an economy, right? Because I mean, Paul's like basically spouting communist horseshit, and I'm not even kidding when I say that.
well, there's an ending. There's a final part.
The government takes control, and you have sort of utilitarian economy, and then you don't need thousands of types of jobs are eliminated. And if there's no money, there's no ownership, then everyone has to work fewer hours because everyone is working within the vital industries. So thank you, Paul. Paulsif Stalin.
No, I'm not saying this is a good idea. I'm saying that one proposal. Well, here's a new idea: Marxism. It's been tried. I don't know, 1,000 times. It fails always. The key component.
But Norway and Sweden get it right.
All right, but Ben mentioned the rent and that. Well, they were capitalist, and now their kids are spending all the parents' money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what.
When they go broke, they're going to be just like Greece.
They're not going to be woke.
Palto O'Rourke over here.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Let me give you my log list of ethnicities.
Oh man, one of my favorite
Stereotypes.
Twitter, there's two great. There's a Not Beto's blog on Twitter, and there's a
What is it?
It's not Beto's. It's a fake Beto O'Rourke Twitter account.
I gotta
It's
go
fucking
look at this.
hysterical. It's not Beto's. And the other one, it's
God, he's such a tool.
there's a Bernie Sanders one that's so, oh god, it's so fucking funny. Like there's one it tweeted like I think every day something with absolute horror, that the fact that you lose all of your teeth and then regrow them in adolescence. I was fucking dying. Yeah, it's a great one.
Well, I mean,
Like a fake Bernie Sanders account is so funny.
Here they all come.
so
Came out.
but in answer to how do you pay the rent? How do you keep the lights on? Well, the main component here is the missing component is a government plan to keep everybody poor called Universal Basic Income. Everybody gets just enough. Oh, we're going to give everybody $1,000 a month, and then the rent's going to go up $1,000.
I mean, there's some interesting experiments being done with that. I have a dim view of it. I mean, I may be wrong.
Every time I've heard it tried in the last year, it failed.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would work. But there's some interesting experiments being done in like Africa and stuff with the UBV.
What? Starvation?
No, well, charities like coming in like into like small villages and then like setting up a UBV. Like I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think
there's no such thing as free lunches.
No, I don't think it's. Okay, maybe it might work, funneling a lot of money into a small African village. I don't think it would even on that
So what,
scale.
100,
But let 'em-
$150?
Damn,
you
that's
mean
enough.
more than the GDP of
You'd be
the
a-
entire African continent?
You'd be a warlord.
For only $1 a day, you could feed this starving African child.
Those
and
are,
their 30 brothers and
I think
sisters.
100. I think 150 USD is more than the entire GDP of the entire African continent. But
Probably right.
Now that
I mean-
they've stopped selling people. Oh.
I'm all for. I am 100% for like privately funded charities going with any kind of like dumb idea they want and experimenting. Maybe they're right. Maybe a
Sure.
UBV
America,
would
do it.
work. Maybe it would work, and if we all got like $1,000 a month, maybe the economy would be more productive. I have a dim view of that, but maybe it would work. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm all for experimenting. It's your money. It's your dime. As long as government isn't coercing people into it's not robbing people of their dollars, and people want voluntarily stick their dollars in whatever sort of stupid idea. I'm 100% for that.
You can be whatever sort of ist you want, or believe in whatever ism you want to believe in. The second you show up on my doorstep and start telling me things, that's where we got a problem.
Show up on my doorstep and tell me something. Try to force me to do something. That's a different issue.
Exactly.
I'm all like, I don't get offended by like wrong ideas or wrong ideas. I'm not trying to say I'm but I mean, just like, fuck, man. Don't force me to do something.
Hey, we've got a shared responsibility.
Oh man, it was so like last night, libertarian Twitter went mad because Trump's trying to pull out Syria and Afghanistan, which I applaud him 100%. God bless.
Yeah.
Donald, the Cheeto man, for trying to pull out of one of our fucking war, a 14-year war which has gone nowhere. And then Congress voted like a 63 to something, and like fucking like conservative Twitter exploded like, they're owning Donald Trump, and then like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you really think that's? I actually tweeted that, like, you think owning Trump takes precedence over life and death? Is that where you're at, you fucking scumbag? Big fuck, man. I get it. I'm fine. Don't like Trump. That's fine. I get that. But
You're gonna learn that on Twitter there are very few conservatives you're gonna come across that are sane. Most of them that go on there are nut jobs, conspiracy theorists, or they're just plain old undereducated.
You mean so they're conservatives?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that's so sick, man. That's so sick. Like, you want to own Trump, so now you're clapping your hands at voting against pulling out of Syria and Iraq. A perfect, like, a high five. I high five Donald Trump. I mean, there's a lot of what Donald Trump says and does that I have a lot of big problems with. But like, I would hug that man.
Like that guy, what was it, the first rally after he won? Some guy ran on stage and just hugged him.
But it's like, Jesus Christ. You do we need more loss of life? In a war that's
well, in New York
nonsense?
and Virginia, they do. I mean, they're basically they're murdering. They're murdering.
This conversation's backdrop is Sean dying all over you. He's
Yeah, I think he's died about 30 times in the last 20 minutes.
This is amazing.
We're babbling. Dead. Speaking of dead, there's a clip going around. There's a clip going around of the last debate where he's telling Hillary about how, like, in New York, hello.
Oh, sorry about that.
I hate rolling out like the smugness thing, but like that 40, like I was trying to tell you, that 40-second clip of Rachel Maddow talking about how Russia might shut down our power grid. It was so amazing. Because, if you ever watch it's pure like Rachel Maddow without
I'm surprised
her.
you didn't hear my groan all the way from up in Minnesota. as I was watching it
Just
this
feel
afternoon.
it.
Just
Like a
was just-
seismic wave.
it was just,
It's
there's
I
so
was
many
di-
things
I
that are
was
so fundamentally wrong with
Dying
everything
when I
that
saw it.
I just
I'm just gonna say, like, if you hate Twitter, libertarian Twitter, it's the best place to be. Love
I'm
it.
gonna hang out. I honestly believe that many of my views are very libertarian leaning.
yeah, fair enough.
Now you made that fall. You fell that before and you died. Now you made it.
Yeah, this game has no consistency.
No,
It's not a predictable game.
How
No.
much is this game?
$6.
Now available on Steam.
Yeah, I think it's worth the money. It functions.
it's not blood and bacon.
Well, you don't just mean it's worth Sean's money to watch him die over again.
No, I bought it first. I recommended it to Sean because I bought it first.
Okay.
Why don't you stream it?
Because I don't want to play this game.
Why the hell?
Yeah, also streaming is retarded.
Do that.
Omni, did you ever get the Surge? Did you ever play that one?
I did.
What did you think of that?
I liked it. It was a little difficult.
I have it on PC. Actually, I've been threatening to finally finish that because I got like about 3/4 of the way through it. I did really like the Surge. I liked it a lot.
I got it super cheap on Xbox over Christmas.
The Surge, especially on PC, that's a good motherfucking looking game.
It's good on the Xbox even.
Yeah, no, I think I originally had it on Xbox actually, and then I bought it on PC after I got this new one. But like, oh, by the way, if anyone's looking at iBuyPower, they actually have the upgrade of my PC for $800 on sale. I think for the rest of February. So if you got 800, if you've got $800, you have a better PC than I have, because it's got the GTX like 1080 or 1070. And a little bit more power in the RAM, because I'm gonna be good for years, like a few years, before I have to like give it the next PC a little consideration. But
Speaking of, so Tuesday, no, what the heck was it? It was last week. They had the big optimization, and then they fixed a bunch of the duping glitches in Fallout 76. And I logged in over the weekend and played, and all those stuttering problems that I was having, they're gone. So basically, it was, from what I read, it was the people
assholes
with the 1 million carry weight. Well, because that game is one big database.
yeah,
So if somebody's got 1 million carry weight and they've got 10,000 pounds worth of shit, the game has to sit and sort all that out in that person's carry weight.
hey Bethesda, time to design a new engine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're. Wait, are they not going to for Elder Scrolls 6?
No, I think
even
they
know-
are. I think they are.
They've been like sort of talking like, hey, the hardware doesn't exist right now for the Elder
Bullshit.
Scrolls system we don't design. All right, what the fuck ever, you fucking
Yeah, it
pieces of shit.
Okay.
You might want to take a look at the Division. You know, I mean, the Division, when the Division launched, that was way ahead of the curve for, graphics and playability.
Sean looks so frustrated. I love this.
He does.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
He's
great
great.
experience. So survival games. We were talking about this earlier. 'Cause, there's only two I like. I hate that genre. I honestly do. It pisses me off. Because I don't really want to spend 9,000 hours farming
What's
trees
Jeff Daniels though?
to create a 4-poster bed that does nothing.
What's Jeff Daniels?
Jeff Daniels, he's dead.
No, he's not. He lives.
Jeff Daniels died.
Did he?
Yeah, like a year or two ago.
Your character, Jeff Daniels.
Oh, my character, Jeff Daniels? Oh, okay. No, I mean the real Jeff Daniels died.
Oh yeah, I know that.
What?
But I like the forest because I like anything that takes place on an island.
The Force is good.
Oh, Subnautica in VR is magical.
Did you see that they released the Subnautica Antarctica now?
Yeah, and they put the disclaimer: "This game fucking does not work, but buy it." They were saying this game is going to be incredibly buggy and it's unfinished.
Oh,
I mean, that's what
the thing about Fallout 76 though is, I'm a huge fan of the genre.
I don't even call that a survival game. It's so barely.
It's not. But the thing about that is, I look at No Man's Sky and then I look at Fallout 76. If Hello Games can take No Man's Sky and polish that turd up into something great, like they have, I'm pretty sure Bethesda can fix their problems.
I'm sure they can. Now, I didn't think that Fallout Sky was a turd originally. I just think they lied about what their product was.
One quick question about No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. They lied about what their product. I said, I did not. Hold on, before Paul says that, I did not understand why that game got so much shit.
I liked it, the original version of it.
I didn't understand until I was watching someone talk about what they claimed the game was. So it's like, okay, now I understand why people hate this game, because they fucking just lied about a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But you have infinite universes with infinite planets, but every planet you land on has some sort of base that you can land at, and there's an alien inside holding some kind of iPad.
It generates it. It's a random generator.
How about every single time I saw Matt play it? Every time I saw Matt play it, that's exactly what I saw.
Yeah, no, it got a lot better. It did. I mean, I did like the base version, but I'm saying I didn't understand why that game got so much shit until I finally watched what they were promising originally. But,
I thought they'd at least have a planet with just corn. Run!
That's probably out there somewhere.
Nothing but corn. Nothing but what was it? Nothing but on the cob. Everything was on the cob.
The cob planet.
Yeah, I guess it's been long enough. The Rick and Morty references.
And yes, Jeff Daniels is still alive.
Oh, when you guys tried to imprison me.
Well, in his heart, he's dead.
Well, he's a liberal, so.
Well, no, and that was my
Oh, his brain's dead, but his heart's in the right place.
Yeah, exactly.
the emo Phillips joke, but that was the name of my what was that game? Ark. That was my Ark. I was Jeff Daniels.
So if I may, there was a story before the news got the Covington story dead wrong.
God, yes.
There was something else. There was something else. a lot of sources on Gab got dead wrong. Apparently, Christian Bale is a Satanist.
Or the young adult fiction, the Chinese girl who was coming out with Blood Air, the young adult fiction, and she fucking got killed by the progressive community. You haven't seen this? If you haven't seen this, you guys need to really get into libertarian Twitter, because libertarian Twitter is the best space ever.
What do you mean? Go on. Expand on that, Matt.
What do I say?
So it's a Chinese woman, and she wrote a young adult novel called Blood Air, and it was going to be a trilogy, and it was bought for a six-figure sum. And she apparently there's a scene in it in this novel. Now this is based on a summation of the novel. The people hadn't read this, where there was a sort of slavery narrative, and it got so beat down that she by progressive Twitter that she called for her own novel to be canceled by the publisher.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sick, really sick shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an August Ames Light kind of thing.
Yeah, just gross stuff. I mean, it's all based on this and it's not even really progressive politics. It's people who are it just seems like the gatekeepers of a certain kind of community who are adopting aggressive politics.
Yes.
It's not sincere. I'm fine. If you want to be a progressive, I don't agree with you. But if you're sincere,
well,
then that's a fine thing. That's a fine thing, and we can all sit and debate.
Yeah.
At that point, as long as you're being sincere, you're not making a bad faith argument, then I'm fine.
All right. Here's On a semi-related HuffPo non-story.
I'm sick. You're drunk.
I don't know if it was Huffington Post or related. Apparently,
Crashing. The Huffington Post has crashed.
It's gone.
BuzzFeed.
Apparently,
code.
I never realized until some like 20-year-old shithead told me Mary Poppins is racist because at one point Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews appear in blackface, and every single comment is, "That's not blackface. They jumped down a chimney."
Well, that's not entirely true because they're doing the mummer tradition, which actually is an offshoot of blackface. No, I don't think that's.
It's not blackface.
It is.
Not blackface.
It's not. It is a bit.
I agree with
it is
Paul.
a bit.
They're white honky English motherfuckers.
Okay,
who
okay.
jumped down a chimney. It's not blackface.
Look up mummers. Look up mummers. Like
It's
look at the tradition in English. No, look at the tradition in English.
They're chimney.
They're
chimney sweeps.
No, hold on. No, it's based on the mummer tradition. So it is a bit on the blackface end. So I'm not.
So you're telling me that chimney sweeps they invented and ran around and called it blackface?
I'm talking about that tradition in theater. That's rooted in blackface.
Okay, I'm looking
that which is fine. Which is fine.
God. Okay, Matt. I'm looking at pictures of mummers, like the mummers parade in Philly.
You're gonna have to downshift that one, man.
Mummers
I'm
parade.
not going to downshift anything.
Okay, there's no. This is like a Mardi Gras. It's like a Mardi Gras style parade.
No, look at the tradition. Look at the tradition that stems out of it. So it is sort of it's sort of rooted in blackface. Now I'm not saying that's the thing that England should explode over.
Tradition.
Look, I'm not. Yeah. Jezebel
It looks.
articles.
Hey, it looks.
Jezebel.com.
I see a whole bunch of colors. I see a whole bunch of colors. Not one of them is blackface.
Listen, all I'm saying. I'm not saying this is to get upset about. I'm just saying there's a tradition in that the mummers that is rooted in blackface. Now the thing is, like, if you consider blackface, like for instance, oh God, what was that fucking Fred Astaire film, right? Like those things have often been a tribute to black performers, right? So blackface has a complex history. Like it's not just racism. Like I mean, I guess it's sort of racist, but in the sort of the mix of those things, blackface has had a complex history that's been about like celebrating black artists. I'm just saying, like there's a bit more to that.
That's absurd. That's absurd.
Is it?
I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm looking at mummers tradition Europe. It's okay. Costume. It's usually part of some sort of festival celebrating. Maybe it's harvest. Maybe it's just the holiday. The only paint that I see on anybody's faces in these images is white paint. I don't see a single black face.
Just read about it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not condemning it. I'm not condemning the thing. Like I love the both of you are just like.
What was Dick Van Dyke's character in Mary Poppins?
He was a chimney sweep.
He was a chimney sweep. What do chimney sweeps get on their face?
Soot.
Jizz.
It's not blackface. It's part of the job.
It is.
And along that same line,
if you've ever swept a chimney, and I have.
Okay.
You swept a chimney?
Yes.
I love that you said it like a.
I grew up in the 80s.
In the other.
When they had chimneys?
I lived in a house that burned wood. As a teenager, I had to do it.
You swept a chimney and then watched Gremlins too?
You woke up in the morning. You woke up in the morning at 4:30.
Gremlins 2, the new batch. I think it's called the new batch.
You wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and the fire's out, you're getting your ass kicked. Okay?
We stay warm in this house.
That's how you warm up. Dad comes, kicks your ass.
Go outside, kill a wolf with your bare hands. That's
maybe.
breakfast.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong on this. I might be, but I'm just saying. Like, does anyone here think that I'm a fucking politically correct person?
No. You're a very decent human being who admits when they're wrong within 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna concede this. You can make an argument for it. Okay, at least listen to the argument.
I've heard the argument, and I don't see.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Whatever. Like, history is history. You can't erase history. Like,
I'm saying that those that pretend to be reporters are shitheads. Another case in point: Christian Bale is apparently a Satanist now because.
Who gives a shit if he's a Satanist?
Well, here's listen to the story. He won an award.
He's not a good actor.
No, he is a good actor. He's a great actor.
So he wins an award for this last movie, and he thanks Satan for the inspiration to play this role. And then everybody fails to mention he was playing.
You know
Dick
who he was
Cheney.
playing? Yeah,
he was playing Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
And nobody put two and two together.
I'm gonna watch that movie when it comes to the video. Nothing about that film makes me believe that it's going to be good, but I want to see it.
Okay.
It's like
all the Batman movies. He was terrible.
Well,
Terrible.
It's not that he was
Batman
terrible.
is
It's
not
that
something
Batman.
Gargling
Batman
a
was.
bag of dicks.
that one argument.
Okay, hold on. I don't think that he was terrible as Batman. It's just that those Batman movies weren't about Batman.
Yeah.
They're about the villains. They were about the villains. They're about the sort of like politics that filters through the villains.
Yeah, the scene with the two ships both rigged to blow up, that was a great scene.
I mean, you have two of the greatest villains ever, maybe ever done in film history. Heath Ledger's Joker, and then what's his name's Bane.
Martin Scully's Sandman.
Oh wow. Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's Bane.
Fucking boss.
Tom Hardy's Bane was fucking.
Those two made those movies.
Absolutely. Like, I don't think Christian Bale is a good actor. He is a good actor, but I mean, Batman was. That's one of my favorite things about like those three Batman movies, is Batman was the background character. The interesting was the villains. You know, those films were made by the villains.
Oh, there's nothing to steal. What are you doing down here? I can't even do the voice.
Victory has defeated. You have to watch it because I had great fun
Actually,
for like months doing
I like
that
it when
Bane
Stephen
impressions.
Crowder does Tranny Bane.
Shame on the nigger. Tries to run game on a nigger. Go buck wild with the trigger.
I still love that.
And he's
Your
back.
armory graciously accepted.
Crowder's back, and he had some good shows this week.
Yeah, he
He
did.
had some like serious health issues, I guess.
What is
Exhaustion. He had exhaustion.
Yeah.
And then you have like Sam Cedar challenging him. Why don't you debate me? Because it's not worth your time, Sam.
Paul says exhaustion, and Ben is just like the most like, yeah, that's gay.
No, I think it's something else going on too.
If you're sleeping 4 hours a night and working all week, that will.
No, I read some stuff that he had like, I don't know, they said nothing specific, but like if he had kept up his lifestyle, he might not live too much longer. So
yeah, that's a reason to
Well,
take
it was gonna erode some years. He would have gotten burnt out. I don't know. I don't like the fact that they bent the knee to Beck. I hate Glenn Beck. I want to just strangle his chubby little face.
So why do you hate Glenn Beck? I mean, I don't like him, but
Because he is such a wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so wishy-washy.
I like that year where he pretended to be libertarian.
Yeah.
But you know what he couldn't concede on was prostitution. That was the one thing. It was just too much. It was too much for Glenn Beck. It was legalizing prostitution.
It's in the Bible.
It's the oldest profession, man.
Kind enough to
Okay,
watch
now he
Jesus.
doesn't look so much. He doesn't look so much like Vin Diesel in this. Now he looks like the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, the youngest one, Dewey.
Wait, what?
That was a great show. I said that your boss character now, he doesn't look like Vin Diesel anymore. He's kind of morphed into this. He looks like Dewey, the youngest son from Malcolm in the Middle.
Wasn't Dewey one of those Gary Coleman cut types with the you're an adult but you look like a kid kind of thing?
No, I think he's all grown up now.
Nunez?
No, that was Malcolm. Okay. Dewey was the youngest one.
Oh, okay.
He was the weird little one.
Like a young...
The one that my youngest one always laughs at when we watch it. Because I like Malcolm in the Middle. I'm like, I look at my kids and I go, this is my family growing up.
Really? That's awesome. That's awesome.
That or the It's one of the two.
Actually, I don't like either of
'Cause,
those
like-
shows, but like
See,
I like
well-
when people like things like that when you can relate to something, you know.
Okay, so the Goldbergs, the reason that show caught me was like one of the first episodes that I watched. Do you remember the Nintendo Power Fist controller that they had for the
Power
Nintendo
glove.
back then?
The Power
I have,
Glove.
Power glove,
I have
yeah.
one 5 feet from me. Yes.
Yes, my brother.
You
and
have a
I-
Power Glove?
I have
Can I
power
buy it
glove.
off of you? Can I buy it off of you?
my brother and I wanted one so badly, and
Yeah.
there was nowhere. We live
Ooh.
up in the sticks in Minnesota. There was nowhere we could buy one. And we were so pissed because we'd saved our money all summer.
That sucks, dude. There was no internet.
No.
Can you
No,
remember
there was no
when,
internet.
remember when there was no
86.
internet?
Yeah,
we're gonna
I
find
grew up
out if
before
shit
cell phones.
continues.
Smartphones.
Our house had a rotary dial phone.
Yep.
I've had a rotary dial phone. Like I said, you always found that amusing. That I consider myself a cell phone luddite, but like
Luddite, yeah.
you know, it's just like fuck.
You gotta have to say, hello, is
I
anyone
remember-
here?
I remember we got our first computer when I was 13, like in-home PC, and I begged my parents. I begged my parents so I could play Myst, and we bought a computer. It came with Myst for free, but the computer did not come with a CD drive. So we had to go buy an external CD drive. Like, imagine that. Now computers don't even come with CD drives because he fucking doesn't buy shit on the internet anymore. How weird
I
is that
remember
shit, man?
1985 going over to my friend Scott's house and playing Zaxxon on a Tandy 1000.
Oh, Zach's on the Tandy 1000. Wow.
Yep.
I love.
And
Oh god.
we had a blast doing it.
Do you love anything more than video games? Because I don't.
Mm,
I got it. In '82, when I was an only child for the first 2 years.
Oh, the 90s, like when Sierra was like the company, and
Yeah.
that like that mid to late 90s like period. Oh, there's a guy called Heavy Metal Jesus, and Heavy Metal
Yes.
Jesus on YouTube worked at Sierra during that period, and oh god, the stories. Like I could sit there and just watch that shit all day for the rest of my life because I was so in love with Sierra. That's one, Shivers is still one of my favorite games of all time. It's on GOG now, but God. Oh,
Sean, stop doing that. Sean, stop doing that.
Can I stop doing this now?
No, you have to keep going.
No, I
Just
can't.
till the end of the
I gotta
conversation.
go. It's
Okay.
bedtime,
Okay.
fellers.
No, well, not
But
yet.
you guys all have Twitch. Y'all can stream like super easy.
Two,
Yeah,
two
we're
more,
not
two more
doing
tries. Two more tries. Two more
Not doing
tries.
that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, but the heavy metal Jesus. Follow him on YouTube because he's got great stories about the early days of Sierra.
I've watched him before. He's popped up in my feeds.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
You like
Most of my YouTube watching is video game stuff. So
Yeah, I'm like basically dead to YouTube, but except for ASMR and like video game stuff. But yeah, it's good
the rest
stuff.
of it's all clickbait.
The universe is clickbait now. You can do it, Sean. You can do it.
It seems okay. You just gotta know how to weed through the bullshit.
That was a good maneuver.
Yeah, it was a good maneuver.
Guy hiding behind the wall. That's a pretty good strategy.
That's a dick move on their part.
They're trying to kill you. There's no rules in war.
Still a dick move.
Politicians are like the Jonathan Pryce character in Baron Munchausen. No, this week we're supposed to win this week, and then you come back next week, and then we do it again the week after that.
Oh yeah, they mix in like just one of those like fucking skull-headed assholes.
Oh man.
This guy's a.
But yeah, man, like those FMV games like from the 90s, dude. Like,
Oh
So-
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prize fighter.
Yep. Prize fighter.
Just got hit pretty bad.
I'm trying to sell Retrovisions my JVC XI, or basically whoever gives me $500 or a better offer gets the XI.
hold on, what's the thing I just want to buy for you, Paul? I want
Carried.
The Power Glove that I just told you that I had.
Okay, how much?
Make me an offer.
I didn't know I could parry.
I'll give you $100 for it.
Чё, скучал?
Oh,
Нормально у тебя получается.
$100 for a power glove, and
Do you even have a Nintendo to play it on?
nope, I just want
Okay.
it.
okay. What I'll do is I will.
Does Paul have a Nintendo to play it on?
I have my original NES and Super Nintendo. Not only do they both work, but they haven't even turned yellow.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I bought
You're-
the little remake. I bought the little remakes of both of them this summer. We put them in our trailer hunting shack.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
have the SNES, the Super SNES, the SNES.
I have both.
Classic.
I have the NES and the
Classic.
SNES.
Yeah, I got those
I
classics.
bought that mainly just to play like the Star Fox unreleased Star Fox sequel and Mega Man X.
Yep.
I mean, I was highly
Rest of them,
disappointed that
eh.
the first Act Racer. I mean, there's good stuff on there, but like, come on,
Yeah.
I mean, emulators. But, I mean, come on, give me at least Act Racer, for fuck's sake.
That's all right.
Wow.
They are both a hell of a lot better than that PlayStation classic,
Чё,
with maybe 3 good games.
Well,
What
I mean,
games are
if
on
you're
there?
into Final Fantasy VII would really the major
Gross.
push, which is a game I hate. Yeah, fuck
I don't-
that.
Final Fantasy.
I think First Driver. There's good stuff. Oh, Jumping Jack Flash 1, but not 2.
Rayman.
Rayman. I love Jumping Flash 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, but like, you shouldn't do 1 over 2. 2 was a better version of that.
And then Virtual Fighter, which was cool for about a month when it first came out.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
It's just, okay, we'll be on that. We're going to VR next.
It's a weird selection because I don't think you have a Crash Bandicoot game with that, which is like that was PlayStation's mascot for a period of time.
скучал? Нормально у тебя
All
right, guys.
получается.
You gotta go.
Давай.
Anybody else?
Resident
Wait.
Evil.
Wait, Metal Gear Solid's on it?
Hey, you
Yeah,
wanna take over?
yeah, Metal Gear
Oh.
Solid's on it.
love
I hate
Metal
that
Gear
game.
Battle
I hate
Arena
that game.
Shinden.
I
Someone
hate
love it.
that game so
Someone
much.
Resident
Solid.
Evil.
Solid.
I've beaten that game with a knife.
The first Wild Arms.
It's Spy Mario Party, is what that game is.
The first Grand Theft Auto, the first Wild Arms, which I'd actually like to play. But
I got the first Grand Theft Auto on PC.
Tekken 3, Rainbow Six. Oh, Persona.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, the Persona is like the first
Yeah,
Persona is like a
Spyro.
good. That's a good pull, but
If it had the first Tecmo's Deception, I'd think about it.
I actually have the first Tecmo's Deception. I still have a copy of that.
It's a damn good game. So anyway, Matt, real quick, since you mentioned, I will hold the Power Glove and I will make sure that I have the grid and all the cables that come with it.
All right, Omni.
$100, Paul. I'll give you $100 for that thing.
And for that, I will throw in FedEx shipping.
You better.
Yeah, because I don't trust the post office.
I'll shrink wrap it and I'll hang it on the shelf.
You don't even care if it has the. You don't even care if you're able to use it. You just want.
No, I don't want it to function. I just want the fucking Power Glove.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
everybody.
this week I'll put it in the box.
Hey,
Thank
man.
you, Sean, for streaming.
Thank you, Sean, for streaming, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun.
Remember, Dead Man's Line. Good night.
Hey, everybody.
Good night.